Hello, is my audio all right? Is my audio all right? Is there anyone listening? Okay, so uh, so another game, another game week with less than average points. So I do not want to use my wildcard yet, to be honest, because I would have loved to wait at least a few more game weeks, I guess, at least 1 or 2 game weeks before using my wildcard. But I think the situation for me was more of that I had to use my wildcard than I wanted to, because my team was not looking good at all, and it has been like that since past few game weeks. I have known that, but still I wanted to hold on to my team for a few more game weeks. I still feel like it's still a little early to use the wildcard. Uh, I would have waited a few more game weeks if I could. I would have waited at least 1 or 2 game weeks to use my wildcard, but here it is. I used it, and I'll tell you why I decided to use it. I was really convinced that I would still keep my the wild card for this game week still, and I might use it on next game week, or maybe in the 7th or 8th game week. But still, my team was too bad. Like, they are not doing good at all. So I think I felt like I had to do it. Now, when the first set of games ended, I was okay because Salah scored and I had him as a captain, and I also gained rank in the first round of game. So I did think of wildcarding as soon as this game week started, but seeing how Salah, DCL, and Digne returned the points, I kind of had a positive vibe about my team. I felt like okay, I might not use wildcard and still be good. Then I was not expecting anything from McCarthy. To be honest, I was not expecting anything from McCarthy at all, and but I hope some kind of point from a Ward, someone would score a header and like get Ward Prowess could get some point, assist, maybe something, because he takes corners and he takes free kicks, but he was disappointing too, and so they face Everton next, Southampton, and I don't see McCarthy returning any kind of point in that game. Looking how Everton is playing right now, they will definitely score at least one. At least one. They will not like. They will also concede. I mean, Everton will also concede, but I'm pretty sure that they will score too. So I don't see any kind of point return in next game week for McCarthy. So I wanted him removed, and I also wanted to remove Ward Prowess since the beginning of this season. Since the second game week, I wanted to remove him, but there has been a lot of injuries and coronavirus and all that kind of circumstances that kind of made me reluctant to remove Ward Prowess from my team. But now finally he's out of my team. I'm using my wild card. So uh, Mizzi says, so what's your wildcard team look like? Mizzi, I'm not. I've just kept the players whose price is rising right now. I'll show you that in a while. I'll show you that team in a while. That is not my final team though. That is just the team I'm keeping to increase the team value. And I believe that there are Champions League games in this week. Yeah, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that there are some European games. So I'm trying. One of the reasons that I did not want to use my wildcard yet, but I had to. I did not want to use my wildcard because still I don't know. I still want to see some more of Aguero, Ziyech, and I also want to see where Patrick Van Aanholt and Mitchell fit in that Crystal Palace team. I expected that Van Aanholt would play at least few minutes. At least he would come off the bench and play instead of Mitchell, but Van Aanholt did not come off even for a minute. So does that mean that Mitchell will play like in upcoming games also? So I just want to know about that. So I feel like I would wait one more game week, but still I couldn't. My team is doing too bad right now. I did not want to get on with this team because it's like been 2 weeks straight I've been getting below average point. So yeah, for this game week, I had a good feeling about Kane. So I I told everyone to captain Kane because I felt like he would at least get something in this game because he has been looking pretty good. So I told everyone to captain Kane, and I had this feeling about Rashford too. And I talked about Rashford in all of my videos, to be honest. So yeah, I feel like I needed to use my wild card. But if your team is looking all right and if you want to hold on to your wild card, please hold on for 1 or 2 game weeks. If you have first 11 that is good enough to start, I think you must hold on to your wild card at least for a few game weeks. But my team was too bad. I had to get rid of a lot of players. So yeah, to be honest, I don't want to use my wild. I did not want to use my wild card yet. I'd want to wait few more game weeks. But my team, I had to. So Mishal says, hello, remember when I told you I was 50 points behind my mate? Now it's 7 as I got 8-9 points a week. Okay, Mishal, yeah, I do remember. Yeah. You just have to have one good game week. It's all about one good game week. So congratulations. Yeah, Mishal. I'm pretty sure the main thing of my rank drop this game week was because of not having Keane and Son. And I had the chance to bring Son for De Bruyne this game week, but like I was tired of transferring in Son in and out. I just removed Son last game week for De Bruyne, and I did not want to bring him back again. So it just didn't feel natural. So I went for Zaha. He did return point. So yeah, I think now what I was talking about is I'll be making wildcard I think in a live stream, I guess, not now, maybe on Thursday or Friday after the European games, because I think I will do it online live stream. I'll try and get suggestions from other people also. What I'm pretty sure about is I'm not investing any kind of money in my defense. I'm done with my defense now. I'll show you first. This game week I had 42 points, and Vardy did not play, so Mitchell will come 43, and I still have Jimenez and Taylor left to play. So Taylor for this game seems like a good choice since West Brom don't have a striker right now. Maybe Austin might play or the new guy might play. But yeah, offensively, they don't look good. So Taylor might return some point. Let's see what Jimenez does. And what my point is using wildcard this game week is you can look at the points returned by my defenders and goalkeeper. 7 from Digne, 1 from Trent, 2 from Justin, McCarthy 1. Now I'll show you last week what my point return was. So again, look at the defense. Trent is 7.5 million and he has only -1. Look at Digne, 6 million, 1 point. Taylor, 1 point. Justin, 1 point. Now I'll take you to another game week. And now look at the defense. Doherty 2, Mitchell 1, and all this has been like following. And 7.5 million for 7 points, I don't think that's justifiable. I'm just not putting any kind of money on defense. Yeah, I think I will go that route. I'm not investing any kind of money in my defense. It's all about midfielders and attackers. For now, what my team looks like is something like this. And this is not a final team at all. My midfield might look like that at the end of wildcarding, but this is just for the players, just the players that are kind of, increasing in value. I brought in Chilwell, Digne, and Grealish last night, seeing how their price are increasing, and overnight I gained 0.4 million in my team. So when I sell them, I'll get 0.2. So that's what I'm trying to say. So the thing is, this defense will not be the defense. Martinez might be the keeper. I might go for. His price is also increasing, so I don't see any harm in keeping Martinez. And the fixtures are pretty good. Pretty good fixtures. They have double game week left. If you remember, Aston Villa did not play the first game week, so they still have double game week. And look at the fixtures, and they have not lost single game. So yeah, I'm going for Martinez. I might even triple up on Aston Villa players. I don't know. And let's just see what will happen. But still, I'm not keeping Digne. I'm not keeping Chilwell. They are just for value for now. I'm not keeping Cresswell. The defense is not good at all. Although he takes set pieces. Just look at these fixtures. The fixtures are not good enough. Not keeping Cresswell for now. At the chat, looking forward to if you're wildcarding. Which formation will you use now if you wildcard? Mizzy, if I wildcard, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be using this same formation, or maybe 3-4-3. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm only keeping 3 defenders. I'm not investing a lot in my defenders. I'm investing in my midfield and attackers. I've decided that I've had enough from the defenders. Yeah, maybe now Robertson is one of the players that like I don't want to ignore because he's playing. If there's anything coming from that Liverpool team, it feels like it's coming from the left because Mane and Robertson were pretty good last game. And again, Mane, Salah, and Robertson are the players that look like good bet from that Liverpool team. And since now there's no Van Dijk, I feel like it's just not worth it. Now, when there was no Alisson, I felt like okay, the team is still good. Alisson is not the like main man or anything. Adrian can have a good day. He has been a Premier League player. So now there's no Van Dijk, and guess what? Matip has also got an injury now. I just read an article about that. Matip also got an injury. So I don't know, 2 defenders now. There are only 2 defenders for Liverpool, and they have to play Champions League. They have to play Premier League. Matip has, I don't know what kind of what is the situation of Matip's injury. I don't know severity of that injury, but I just read that Matip is also injured. So I guess Joe Gomez and Fabinho will be the one playing defensive role. So and next game is against Sheffield. So they might keep a clean sheet next game, but still not worth it. I'm not keeping any big money defense. I'm not keeping any one of them in my defense. I'm just playing very safe. I don't kind of expect any kind of attacking return or clean sheet. So yeah, I'm just gonna invest very less in defense and a lot more in midfield and attack. So as I was talking that I just transferred out Son for De Bruyne with -4 hit. So I was a victim of Mourinho's mind games, and then I again did not want to bring in Son for De Bruyne. It just did not look fun. Yes, it would have been a logical pick, but I went for Zaha instead. That was when I thought I will use the wild card, and yeah, that's it. So Mishal is saying I captained Bruno. I took a 8-point hit, bringing in Keane, Sterling, and Bruno, and all of them returned points. Yeah, it was one of those games. I might say a kind of predictable because yeah, as I said, I really had this positive vibe about Rashford and Kane throughout before the game week. In every video I did mention that. So yeah, it was one of those game week. It just worked out. And Vignesh, we can expect many clean sheet points this season. Yeah, that's what I think so, Vignesh. Yeah, so as I said, I'm not investing any kind of money in defense anymore. I don't want to, and I won't. So yeah, I've not been doing good, pretty good lately, but still, I think I need to make some changes. And I'm still kicking myself out not having either Son or Kane. So still, now I'm using my wild card. I'll try and make my bench stronger, I guess. Let's see if there is money, and we'll talk about Aguero too. I'm thinking about Aguero also. Is it too early though? We'll talk about that. And so yeah, I had too many moments where I thought, should I wildcard or not? Should I wildcard or not? And my first warning was when I was like really convinced that Ward-Prowse was not going to return any points and McCarthy is not going to return any points. So I felt like I should use my wildcard, but still I waited because since Salah returned point, Digne returned point, Calvert-Lewin returned point, it was pretty good. I gained some rank in the first round, and in the second round, what happened was the Vardy was not even included in the lineup, and I did not have Son and Kane, and they were scoring for fun. And so yeah, there was just so many warning signs that I had to use my wild card. And the moment I decided that I will use my wild card was when Justin conceded that last minute goal. I was like, I'm done. I'm using my wild card. I need a better team. Like Justin conceded that goal at the last moment. I was like not happy at all about that. So yeah, it's just not worth it. I had a lot of money in Justin. I had about 4.8. So yeah, but still, I don't need Justin anymore. I'm not investing any kind of money in that backline. And since there's no Soyuncu, Amarty in that backline right now, yeah, be it. I don't need Justin right now. So yeah, those were the moments I felt like I had to use my wildcard, and I did when Justin conceded the last goal. Then the thing about going into this game week is if you don't have Son or Kane, just get one of them, at least one of them. If you're one of those managers who doesn't have it, maybe get one of them. If your team is all right and you still have a wild card, I mean, if you have a decent starting 11, don't use your wild card yet. I would have loved to wait a few more game weeks, maybe 1 or 2 game weeks before using my wild card. But I had to use my wild card because my team is not looking good at all. And yeah, my team, Zaha and Grealish is one of the thing I'm kind of battling with. Do I keep both of them or at least one of them? If you watch the match last game, uh, Grealish was way better than Zaha or Townsend or Barkley, but Grealish did not return any kind of point. But Grealish was overall better than any of them. So I might keep Grealish. The fixtures are pretty good for Grealish too. So where are the fixtures? So yeah, these are the fixtures. These are pretty good fixtures. Why not? And he's also point 0.1 cheaper than Zaha. And Zaha, yeah, but Zaha was playing with an injury. I was pretty convinced that Zaha and Vardy would start this game because according to what I read, the injury was not serious at all. So I was pretty sure. I was pretty sure that Zaha and Vardy would start. Zaha did, and Vardy didn't. So yeah, I think that was the last string that that was like last warning that I had to use my wildcard. As I said, this is not my final wildcard, not at all. Maybe midfield might look similar to something like this. Yeah, I'm thinking of midfield, but I feel like Grealish and Zaha having both of them might be kind of a liability. Not a safer pick. This doesn't look like a safer pick at all. Having Grealish and Zaha at the same time. Although their fixtures are pretty good, but I just don't feel safe. And uh, what I'm thinking about is the Wolves defense. So I feel like the fixtures, if you look at the Wolves fixtures, now you look at the fixtures in upcoming 3 games, there must be at least one, come on, at least one clean sheet there. And I don't want to get Cody or Size, although if I have to, I might, but if I don't have any other better options, if I don't have any better defensive option from other team, because I don't think Lamptey is a good choice. I don't know. I've not felt like bringing in Lamptey since the beginning. So I've not have him in my team since the beginning. So maybe not Lamptey. And Walker Peters, nope, not having him. I'm not going to pay 4.5 million for Walker Peters. Maybe I will have at least one Leeds fullback, Dallas or Eiling. So yeah, I'm waiting for that game, today's game of Leeds and Wolves. I'd want to see which is the players that I want. I'm pretty sure I want at least one defender from Wolves. Maybe the left back. I don't want Semedo. 5.5 is a lot for Semedo. I'm not paying that. Maybe I want to see who will start. Marshall is 4.9. Kilman is 4.0 and Nouri is 4.5. So I'd want to see who will start. So yeah, let's see. But yeah, Liverpool, Wolves fullbacks are one of the players that I'm trying to bring in my wildcard team. I'll just see who will start today. And let's get to the comments. Meshal says, my team is Martinez, Justin. Martinez, Justin, Walker, Peters, Lamptey, Salah, Bruno, Grealish, Sterling, Mitro, Kane. Mitro should have scored. Oh God, I feel so bad for Mitro. I watched that match completely, and Sheffield should have won that game. Sheffield were way better than Fulham. Baldock should have had at least 2 assists, and McBurney should have at least 2 goals. And one of them did mention in the chat about Baldock. I still remember in the deadline stream, but I did not pay a lot of attention. But still, I don't think Baldock is a good option. But yeah, he should have at least 2 assists, and Mitrovic should have had at least 2 goals, and he did miss a couple of headers at the last minute and penalty miss. It was just not his day, but he should have scored in my opinion. Yeah, what was talking? Mitro, Kane, DCL. Any changes? So yeah, it's pretty ballsy to have Bruno in your team, I guess. And Justin facing Arsenal, I'm pretty sure he will concede. I'm pretty sure Justin will concede. Maybe there might be some attacking returns after Vardy returns, but yeah, Justin, I don't feel like Justin will return. Good point in next game, but he will definitely play. Pereira is not returning yet, I guess. So Justin will play. Martinez is a good choice. He also has double game week coming up. Good fixtures too. Walker Peters. Not very positive about Walker Peters, the way they are conceding. They are scoring too, but it looks like Everton, Southampton, these are the teams like they do concede, but they score too. They are like very attacking teams. It looks like Ings can score against anyone, and Che Adams is looking pretty sharp. So yeah, Walker Peters still, but I'm not interested. Lamptey, nope, not going near him. Injury risk 4.7, not paying that kind of money. Yeah, Donk is not going to be there now. Donk is red carded, so I want to see how that changes team's complexion. Salah, all right. Bruno, pretty ballsy pick. It might work out. It looks like he's the one doing everything in that team. Bruno and Rashford are pretty good picks in my opinion. But let's see. There are Champions League games in between. How they will deal with that. And yeah, Cavani is, I think he's training now. And the Alex Tejas, right? The left back, I think he will also play now. And that I think that will only make the team better. I'll come and talk about Chelsea too. I think Chelsea will be doing pretty good. So I'll just come back to them in a while. And yeah, so I think your team is pretty good, Meshal. For now, there are at least the players. This is pretty unpredictable season, so I feel like there might be some good point returns. But again, as I said, Martinez will be a good pick for next game week. Justin, maybe not against Arsenal. Walker Peters. Let me see who Walker Peters is facing. Everton, I guess. Yeah, they're surely going to concede. The way that Everton is playing right now, there should be goal. And that, oh my God, that DCL goal was pretty good, so good. I mean, he leaped so high. It was so good. That goal was, I was like, I was shocked and awe. Yeah? That was pretty good goal. And Lamptey, let's see without Donk how they will perform. Salah, good. Bruno, yeah, Michel, this pretty good team as I said. Forward is all line. I don't think you need to get rid of Mitro. As I said in my previous stream, also Mitrovic has pretty good fixtures coming up. It was just not his day. He should have scored. He might have some kind of return against West Brom, I guess. Maybe, but Crystal Palace plays very defensively. I don't know if you want to have Crystal Palace. Maybe there will be some kind of return against West Brom, Mashal. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think there's a hurry to remove Metro, but if you want to, you can. Yeah. So Swam Sattopadhe says bench Barkley got 70 points. Yeah, Barkley, that goal was pretty good. But in spite of that goal, I don't think he did too much in that game. I still think Grealish did a good job, better than Trezeguet or Barkley or Watkins. I did not even see Watkins too much, I guess. So yeah, Grealish looks like a good pick since he takes free kicks and penalties, and he has good fixtures coming up. So yeah, maybe I'll have Grealish over Zaha in my wild card. I don't know, I'm not sure. I still have to wait for the midweek games, as I said. And Tony says, have you activated a wild card? Yes, I had to, Tony. I had to, so I did. I activated last night. So yeah, I'll be coming up with the live wildcard. I'll make the wildcard right here live. I'll take suggestions from you guys. Yeah. Firstly, as I said, on Thursday or Friday, not yet. I still want to see the Champions League games. As I said, I still want to see how Ziyech and Aguero performs. I don't know. I feel like I just feel safer when I have players like Aguero, you know. At one point of the time, the goals are bound to come, you know, for Aguero. Like, Aguero for 10.5 looks like a bargain to me. I don't know if it's just me. And I do feel like that bringing in Aguero is kind of early right now. But still, he will get so many services, you know. There's no Gabriel Jesus. And Jesus won't be playing for too long. I saw Gabriel Jesus. He was supposed to return soon. But now, like, it's a non-return date. So I feel like, yeah, that's what I think. So having no center forward, Aguero might not play full minutes, but still, 60 minutes playing Aguero is a pretty dangerous Aguero, and with penalties. So I feel like I might just include Aguero. I might take that kind of differential pick Aguero as my player, you know, the main forward for that. So having Aguero means I might have to sacrifice some midfielder. I can't sacrifice Son. No way I'm sacrificing Salah. There's no way I'm sacrificing Keane. Calvert-Lewin, not removing him. So as of now, how my wildcard team is shaping is Kane, I'll have him. Calvert-Lewin, I'll have him. Son, I'm not removing. Salah, not removing him. And Martinez. I'm pretty sure these 5 players, I'm not doing anything to them. They will be in my wildcard team. I'm very positive about that. So I'm not going to remove any of them. Now, the thing is defenders. I'm pretty sure there will be huge changes in my defense. I'll want to see if Ziyech will start in the Champions League, and I'd want to see Aguero also in upcoming days. And Wolves, as I said, I need one Wolves defender, maybe left back, probably left back. I might bring in maybe Marshall or Kilman, or if none of them, if I have budget, I might also bring Cody, because Cody is 0.2 cheaper, and size. Yeah, I know we talk about the attacking trait that size has, but still, I'm not. If I have money, I might go for size, but still, it looks like Cody to me. If there's no certain left back for Wolves, and Aguero and Zayek, they are on my watch list. So if I put in Zayek right now, Zayek took the corners. By the way, he took the corners last game. I saw he did come on for a few minutes and he took all the corners. So it looks like he will be the one taking the set pieces. So it will be between Zayek and Rodriguez. And do I want to get rid of Rodriguez? I don't think so. Rodriguez is doing pretty good, and since there won't be Richarlison, I feel like Rodriguez might just get ahead, a little advanced position. So I feel like Rodriguez should be there, in my opinion. So, yeah, if you're enjoying this, please like the video. That will help a lot. Please drop a like. Yeah. In Ashes, Salah should be removed. Why? Why Salah should be not removing Salah at all? He's doing pretty good. Maybe if you want to even double up on Salah and Mane, maybe do it. But still, I think there's value on other side of the pitch for the Liverpool team. The left side is pretty attacking for, in my opinion. So yeah, maybe get Robertson or Mane. No problem with that. But if you have Salah, I don't think you need to remove him. Will Dallas be the season's Lundstrom? Let's see. Let's see today's game, because I feel like there are a lot of players who might be the Lundstrom of this season. A lot of them. A lot of them. Like I'm kind of looking at the players like Mitchell. Mitchell reminds me of Wan-Bissaka. I remember when I had Wan-Bissaka when he was 4.0 million, and he was such a good value for money. He was right back, and like he was returning points consistently for just 4.0 price range in that Crystal Palace team. So yeah, Mitchell kind of reminds me that. Now since Patrick did not play a single minute, I was at least expecting that he would come out of the bench and play a few minutes, but he did not. So I'm like, that is one of the reasons I wanted to wait one more game week to see if Mitchell will be removed or not. Because if Mitchell does not play, I don't want him there. I can make money off of him. But if he does, but if Mitchell plays, I don't want to get rid of him. So yeah, for that reason, for Mitchell, Zayek, and Aguero, I wanted to wait one more game week, but my team did not help me at all. So I had to use my wildcard. Macwong, Grealish or Pulisic? Grealish. I'd rather go for Grealish, because look at the fixtures, and Grealish is on penalties, and Grealish takes free kicks, corners, everything. And look at the fixtures: Leeds, Southampton, Brighton, all these fixtures. I think these are pretty good fixtures, and he also did not play first game week, so yeah, double game week player. I think there's a lot. I think I still don't know which Chelsea player I'd want, but if I want anyone, I feel like it will be Zayek in upcoming game weeks. So yeah, let's see the Champions League games. That will help a lot in making my final decision. For now, I feel like Grealish is a better pick than Zaha or Pulisic. So yeah, Macwong, will Barkley be this good in the long run? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Can't say anything yet. As I said, Macwong, if he was at that game, Grealish was the most effective one. Yes, he did not return the point, but if you look at the game, he was better. He was doing the bets. No, better than Trezeguet, better than Watkins and all these players. So still, I go for Grealish. I hope Barkley is one of the players that will return points consistently in upcoming game weeks, but just not for me, man. FPL Penguin, welcome, Penguin. Transferred in Rodriguez game week 6. Yeah, Rodriguez looks like a must-have. It's kind of scary, and his price is also rising. I'm pretty sure he will be 8, maybe 8 before this game week starts. So, and there's no Richarlison, so I'm pretty sure he will be in an advanced position. And yeah, I think it only gets better for the Everton team. And again, that DCL header was, what a goal that was. And Southampton, Newcastle, I do see some kind of point return in there for James Rodriguez. Let's hope so. I'm pretty sure now, since there's no Richarlison, maybe Iwobi will be there in that position. All the other forwards are also injured, I guess, for Everton. They did try and look at their team list, and none of their forwards are available. So Iwobi might be the one playing in that kind of position. Let's hope so. FPL Penguin. Barkley looks a real gem. Yeah, that goal was pretty good. Pretty good goal. Last moment goal. Yeah. Still, not for me though. Not for me. Michal, I have Keane, but I'm thinking transferring either Bruno or Sterling first on. Misha, I don't think you have to do it yet. Maybe just wait. Why would you want to get rid of Son though? Like he's the top midfielder who has returned most point, and the fixtures are Burnley, Brighton, and West Brom. There's certainly some point return there, and he's not gonna lose his place. So if you are looking for kind of differential, maybe go for Bruno or Sterling, I guess. And if you are worried about having at least someone, like people are like afraid that there are no player of Chelsea or there's no player of Man United. I don't like the coverage. You feel if you feel like you need the coverage of some team, and it will be too late when you try and get them later. Then do it. Yeah, maybe bringing Sterling. If you feel like it will be pretty difficult to get hands on Sterling, Aguero later, then just get him. But still, Son is doing pretty good. I wouldn't remove him personally. Yeah, Michelle, I wouldn't personally I don't think that's a good choice. But yeah, that's what I think. Tariq, Barkley might be a better pick than Grealish and will free up funds elsewhere. Yeah, but still, Tariq, the thing about penalty takers is like, just look at that Spurs and Newcastle game, or maybe Mitrovic's last game against Sheffield and Fulham. Fulham should have lost that game, like 2-0, 3-0. But that one lousy penalty, yes, Mitrovic did miss that, but what if that had gone in? Like, it just takes one lousy penalty to win the game. Look at Zaha. That was not even penalty, man. That was not even a penalty. But so I did a pretty good acting. That was not even a penalty. And all at full game, Zaha only took one shot, and that was penalty, and he scored. That is my point on having players like Grealish. And Grealish is a pretty nailed-on player. And Grealish takes free kicks, he takes corners, he takes penalties, and he's the nailed-on option. He will definitely start. So why not Grealish? And the fixtures are pretty good. Yeah, I'm not saying don't go for Barkley, just not for me. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's just not for me. Barkley. Yeah, everyone is talking about Barkley right now because he scored that one goal. That will change. Trust me. Tomorrow, I don't know. Maybe Robertson will score a hat trick, and it's all about Robertson. And next day, we don't know. Trent might score a free kick. He almost did against Pickford, but Pickford had a pretty good game. That injury he caused to Van Dijk was kind of terrible, but entire game he played very good good game. Trent should have scored that corner. I mean the free kick, the direct free kick. He saved that pretty good. So yeah, it's just I feel like Barkley. I'd want to wait. I still want to wait. It's just one game. Entire game he did like nothing special. He was like, I mean, Grealish was way better than Trezeguet, Watkins, and Barkley if you watch the game. But I still feel like we still want to wait on Barkley. I would personally wait because there are still so many options in midfield. I'd rather invest in than Barkley, and also in attack. There's no way I'm keeping Brewster in there. So Brewster did not start. There's just too many good options in forward. Wilson, Mope, Mitrovic, Aguero. Why do I want to put Brewster? Maybe to free some money, but where would I use that money? What was it? Mac Wong says recommended to transfer in Aguero for Kane after game week 8. I'm thinking of bringing in Aguero in my wild card. In this game week, to be honest, it's not that I've not thought about it. I feel like I will be scrambling to get in Aguero in a few game weeks if he does not get injured. If he keeps playing, I feel like I will need Aguero. He's Aguero after all, and just 10.4. That's such a cheap price for Aguero. Why would I not want him? So yeah, after eighth game week, Aguero does not have the best kind of record against Liverpool. West Ham is a tough game for Aguero, to be honest. The way that West Ham played, and of course, that if Son had not scored that early goal, I feel like that West Ham versus Spurs game would have been completely different. That's what I think. It could have been completely different, but that first goal, I think that changed everything in that game. And I don't think that will happen again and again. But still, the way that Spurs are attacking, and Bale kind of looked, I don't know, not perfectly fit. His body movement are pretty slow, to be honest. So yeah, I would wait on Bale. I would not make any kind of rash decision yet. So yeah, Kane for Aguero. Yeah, that does not look like a bad idea, Mac Wong. But again, I think after game week 8, there is a international break, I guess. Let me check it. Yeah, there's, you can see this. Game week 8 is Saturday, 7 November, and again on 21. So there's a huge gap in between. There's a international break, Mac Wong. There's international break, so yeah, you might want to like keep your transfers, hold your transfers, see what happens. These things change very quickly in FPL, you know. So yeah, we can't be sure about that. Maybe that might be one of the options if you want to bring in Man City asset, because having Kane and Aguero means you have to sacrifice a lot in defense and midfield. But still, as I said, I'm not investing any kind of money at defense at all. I don't care. I don't even care, because I'm done expecting clean sheet and attacking returns from my defenders. They're just not giving it. If Trent and Digne, those are like the most expensive players, if they can return me clean sheets, I don't think anyone can. So be it, I'll just keep some cheap defenders and I invest all the money in my midfielders and attack. Yeah, that's what I've kind of decided. So, Michelle, no, I'm putting Son and removing one of Bruno or Sterling. Ah, okay. Yeah, Son, you don't remove Son. Removing Bruno or Sterling. Yeah. Maybe don't remove Sterling. But again, Bruno is doing everything in that team. But again, Bruno plays Chelsea. Sterling plays West Ham. So I think you should remove Bruno. That makes kind of easy, I guess. Michelle, maybe Bruno. Yeah. Sterling is doing pretty good, to be honest. He's taking the responsibility. Bruno is doing that too, but still. Facing Chelsea and facing West Ham is kind of different, I guess. Michelle. Suzal Rice says, I scored 86. Congratulations. Everyone has scored pretty good this game week. It was kind of predictable. And yeah, I just failed. Tariq. But we don't know whether Grealish is nailed on with Pence. In the Leicester game, he wasn't taking a lot of set pieces. I believe I saw him taking one of few corners, and he also did take the free kick. I definitely remember that, him taking the free kick. And I'm pretty sure he's the one who takes the penalties. Yeah, but I've not seen who takes the penalties in that team, I guess. But I'm pretty sure it's Grealish. Tariq, I'll get back to you about that after I make some research. But I'm pretty sure it's Grealish. I don't know who is, but I'm pretty sure that's Grealish who takes the penalties. Tariq. Yeah. Thank you for reminding that. If Grealish does not take penalties, I might move on to Zaha, but I'll make that research. I kind of look at it, but I feel like it's Grealish who takes the penalties. Tariq. Yeah. So yeah, if Grealish takes the penalties, I think I will remove Zaha. He's 0.1 cheaper, Grealish, and he has good fixtures coming up. And to be fair, Zaha did also have injury, so that is one of the reasons he did not perform with his full potential. I'm pretty sure about that. As I said, I was pretty sure that Zaha and Vardy would start, because according to what I read, the injury was not serious at all. Zaha did, Vardy didn't, and that was a huge disappointment. 10 million for nothing on Vardy. So, and again, next game is Vardy's facing Arsenal. So yeah, there's a tough one too. Michal says, I have Sterling. Is Aguero still worth it, or should I just keep my forwards? Michal, Aguero, yeah, if you want to wait on Aguero, please wait. Just wait for the, please tell me, I'm pretty sure that there's Champions League fixtures now, right? In this week. So watch how they do. I want to see Ziyech and Aguero before I bring them in. I'm pretty sure I won't be bringing Ziyech in, because if I bring in Ziyech, that means I have to get rid of James Rodriguez, and I don't want to do that. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure I might bring Aguero, because I'll be scrambling to bring in at least one Man City asset later. I'm pretty sure that might be Sterling or Aguero, but I feel like I should bring in Aguero. He's just too good to ignore. Maybe that might work in my favor as one of the differential. Let's see how that works. So yeah, if you have Sterling, just keep him. I don't think you need to make any kind of rash decision. Just keep Sterling, I guess. But I feel like I need to get at least one Man City player. Yeah, that's what I think. I also did think of bringing in Ziyech instead of James Rodriguez, because yeah, about the coverage, I will have the Chelsea coverage there, because I already have Everton coverage as Calvert-Lewin is there. So if I bring in Zayek for Rodriguez, that might work on my favor. But again, Zayek is facing Man United next game week. Rodriguez is facing I don't remember, Southampton, I guess. Southampton. Yeah, he's facing Southampton. So I feel like Rodriguez is still a good pick, and since there is no Richarlison, he must be playing forward. Yeah, I see some kind of point return there from Rodriguez. So I think I keep Rodriguez. Yeah, Mishal. Tariq, is this a wild card? Tariq, yeah, I have used my wild card, but these are just the players whose price are increasing right now. As I said, just last night I gained 0.4 million in my team. So my goal is to just gain price value right now. This is not my final team. This is not my final team at all. That midfield might look similar, something like this. Midfield might not change, but the defense, I'm pretty sure defense will change. And about the forwards also, Brewster won't be there. I'm pretty sure Brewster won't be there at all. Yeah, so I'm not investing any kind of money. Cresswell won't be there though, Tariq, still. The fixtures, I want to wait. Yeah, he's taking set pieces. He did pretty good. The Lazzini goal was very good too. I feel like, but still, I'd want to wait on Cresswell. Few more game weeks. I'd rather go for other players, Masuaku and all these players, he's also kind of playing in advanced position, although he does not take the set pieces. But still, I think I would wait on the West Ham defenders. Maybe if he was cheaper, if he was 4.5, I would have gone for Cresswell. Because 4.5 and set piece taker, I wouldn't have problem, but 4.9 is a lot. I can get Marshall for that, Cody for that kind of price range. I could get Justin, Lamptey. So yeah, maybe I'd wait on Cresswell. Mishal, I've had a good idea. I'll take Sterling out next week and bring in Son, and then bring Aguero. Now, another reason why I felt like I needed to use my wildcard was, now I think it will be too late to bring in Son and Kane next game week. Now there's only two of the good game weeks left, and guess what? Brighton, you see here, Burnley. So Ben Mee, I thought who might return next game week. So Ben Mee is also not returning next game week. So that makes the Burnley defense weaker. So I thought he would be returning next game week. He should have returned next game week, but he's not. Thigh injury, unknown return date. So yeah, that just makes that much bad for Burnley team, the defense. They still have to play West Brom this game week soon. So I have to see. But still, I feel like if there's no Ben Mee, there's good point returns for Son and Kane in next game week. And the thing is, Mishal, if you are just waiting for one more game week, if you are just bringing Son and King for 2 game weeks, game week 7 and 8, after 9-10, I'm pretty sure you'd want to move to some other players. Maybe, as I said, Kane to Aguero, or maybe Son to Zayek or Pulisic. We don't know how Chelsea will perform. They are performing pretty good in attacking wise. So yeah, that things change very quickly. So if you want to bring the Son and King, maybe this is the right time to do it. I think that is one of the reasons I use my wild card. I think there are 3 game weeks. I do see some potential point returns in there, because it looks like anything is happening in that team is happening from Son and King. They two are combining very well. So yeah, that is what I think, Mishal. Makwang, will Warner return this? Yeah, Makwang, yeah, I do think so. Yeah, Makwang. Maybe if you have him, and if you don't feel like there's any other player that can replace Warner for cheaper price, I think you should keep Warner. That's what I think. I said this before the international break. Once Pulisic, Zayes, and Havertz return and play in their natural position, like Warner is gonna get so many services, and Chilwell was putting in so many crosses that kind of helped Warner, and Warner has that confidence now that he has scored. So if you have Warner, maybe there might be even price size for Warner if you wait, Makwang, for a few game weeks. He's 8.3 right now. If he consistently scores, and I feel like Chelsea will consistently score, they have to. And the way they are playing, they should. So I feel like if you already have Warner, I don't see any kind of hurry to get rid of him. Just keep him, Makwang. Yeah, just keep him. The fixtures are not the worst. Tammy, one problem might be how Tammy affect Warner's playing time. So yeah, that is one of the concern. But still, I don't feel like Tammy will start ahead of Warner. Maybe if there is no one in the right, maybe if Ziyech gets injured again or he cannot make to the game, that might change the complexion of that Chelsea team. But if Havertz starts in that middle, and if Ziyech starts in the right and Pulisic starts in the left, a lot of goals are coming. Trust me. And with Chilwell putting in those kind of crosses, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of goals coming in for Chelsea, and Warner will be one of the players scoring a lot of them. Keep him. I feel like it can only get better for Chelsea, but I don't know how did they concede so many goals at the end. But still, attacking wise, I feel like you need to have Chelsea coverage. That is one of my concern while carding right now. I did not want to, because I still want to see which is the Chelsea asset I want. I still don't know. I feel like it's Ziyech. I need to have Ziyech. Looking at how he's taking the corners, how he will take the free kicks, I'm pretty sure he did that in the preseason too. And if he consistently plays, there are so many options in that team. Chelsea team. Mount is there. Where is gonna Mount fit in? And Hudson-Odoi, right? I always get confused between Hudson-Odoi, Batshuayi, and these kinds of players. Yeah, but still Hudson-Odoi. Yeah. So where does he fit in? So I have these kind of questions. If Ziyech starts, let me see in the Champions League what happens. If Ziyech starts, I think Ziyech might be one of the player I want for Chelsea coverage, 7.9. But still, that means I have to remove James Rodriguez from my team, and I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Amir says, I'm just here to thank you for telling me to Captain Kane. Cheers, mate. Amir, yeah, you're welcome. Amir, you're welcome. Thank you for joining in, Amir. Yeah, it's sometimes about instinct, As I said, I had this good feeling about Rashford and Kane this game week. And as I said, if I had Kane, I would have captained Kane. But since I didn't, I had to captain Salah. I did not have any other option. So yeah, it worked out. It was kind of predictable that Kane would score. And yeah, that was kind of an instinct that worked out. It's all about luck. Yeah, please like the video if you are enjoying it. If you have just joined it, please like it. Please subscribe it too. Yeah, thank you. Meshal. So basically, I will remove Bruno for this week and put Son, and next week put Bruno and Son out. Meshal, do you really want to do that though? Okay, that's a pretty aggressive move though. I don't know. Maybe keep Son for maybe 3 game weeks. I mean, Bruno seems like an important part, but do I want to, like, does it feel like I need Bruno? It won't work without Bruno. I don't feel like that. Because if it was that kind of condition, for lesser amount of money, I can get Bruno instead of Kane in my team. I can get Bruno for 10.5 and Kane is 10.7. So I don't know if that's necessary, Meshal. Let's see. If you are bringing in Son this game week, I don't think that's the worst idea. Maybe do it. Yeah. The way that they are playing and the fixtures they have, maybe do it. Let's see in the Champions League what happens. Let's see in the Europa League. Yeah, but bringing in Son does not look like the worst idea. Is Pulisic a good pick? Yes, but I'd wait. I'll still wait, Meshal. I'll wait. Meshal, Nate, I don't have Son, so I might take Bruno out for this week and put him back next week. Yeah, are you talking about the transfer, right? You are talking about transfer. So yeah, bringing in Son is not the worst idea. Do it. That's what I think. So you are asking me, what you are basically asking me is, next game week, will Son return the more points or Bruno Fernandes? That is what you are basically indirectly asking me. Now, what I think is Son is the one that should return points, not only next game week, but upcoming 3 game weeks. So I feel like bringing in Son does not look like a worst idea. Now, let's see what Bale will add to the team. So, Meshal, yeah, if you are bringing in Son, I don't think that's the worst idea. That's what I think. What was I talking about? Yeah, so if I'm using my wildcard, I'm pretty sure I'd have at least one Zaha Argulis, but not both of them. And another thing is, Ridewell was playing in that midfield, and just did not look right. Ridewell was not doing good. He's not the kind of player who should be in the starting 11, Like, no disrespect or anything, but still, it did not look like perfectly good. It did not fit right. So I feel like what might happen is if Mitchell plays, since Mitchell played full minute, still having PVA in the bench, Mitchell played full minutes, so I feel like Mitchell will be the left back and left winger might be Van Aanholt. and in front of Van Aanholt there might be Zaha. I don't know. That's just my assumption, but I feel like that might just happen. It, I was like kind of surprised that Van Aanholt did not play single minute ahead of Mitchell. So yeah, Mitchell might just keep his place. Although if there is Van Aanholt, so Right World might be one of the players that might lose his place. So yeah, Stop also was playing pretty good. Ward kind of made a mistake leading to the goal. Uh, so yeah, and Brewster, I don't want Brewster there, but his price is kind of increasing according to what I saw. So I felt like if I can make some money off of him, that is one of the reason I have Brewster here. Just don't pay any kind of attention to this team. This is not my final wildcard team. This is just a team to have some money off of them. So yeah, midfield might be somewhere near to that, but the defense not at all. Defense is going to change completely, and attack. Kane and DCL won't be going anywhere. There won't be Brewster in my team. I'm pretty sure about that. And uh, about the cheap defenders, I feel like I will have at least one Aston Villa defender and one fullback of Leeds. Maybe I might have Eiling or Dallas, any one of them, and one Aston Villa defender. Maybe the way they are playing, they're cheap. Why not? After all, I can like depend on Trent and Dine and those kind of players. Then I don't really see point in investing a lot of money in defense. So yeah, James Gabriel says Salah Mane double up. Also hi. Hello James, thank you for joining in. Salah Mane, yeah, I don't see any kind of problem in there. It's all about coverage though. If you have Salah and Mane, that means I'm pretty sure you are kind of avoiding players like maybe players from Spurs or players from Chelsea. That having two Liverpool players means you can't have all of them. So I feel like you can do that because James, according to what I looked at the match I saw, everything was coming from the left. You know, Robertson and Mane, everything, literally everything. Yeah, Trent was kind of putting some crosses in, but not the good ones, and everything was coming from Mane and Robertson from that left. So if Salah was not taking penalties, trust me, I would have Mane in my team. So yeah, that penalty makes everything like changes everything. So if you are thinking of Salah and Mane, maybe do it. Why not? Man City kept a clean sheet for once. Yeah, a lot of rotations. That's not happening. Like it looks like Diaz is the nail-on centre back now, and maybe it will be Diaz and Laporte once Laporte starts playing. That looks like a pretty strong centre back pair. Let's see what will happen. He just changes the team a lot and a lot. So I just can't say anything about him. And talking about Man City, the midfield have been putting a lot of. And the thing about Aguero, the stats I checked, and he only took one shot. So not very like exciting kind of stat, but still it's Aguero. That's what's like bugging me, you know. Like my mind is telling that I need to wait still few more game weeks to have Aguero. It's just logical to wait for Aguero, but still I want to get Aguero. I feel like it's just matter of time, you know, before I feel like I need to have Aguero. It's just matter of time. It's Man City, it's Aguero. They will start scoring. I don't know the extent of injury of De Bruyne yet. Van Dijk is out for the season, I guess. Matip also has some kind of injury, I guess. I don't know about Vardy either. I'm pretty sure though Vardy will play next game week, but he will play Arsenal. Do I want him? Not really. I've removed him from my team. So yeah, this wildcard team is just about the value right now. I'll want to see the midweek European games before I make the changes. Yeah, so I'm not gonna apply any kind of money in my defense. I'm pretty sure about that. I'd want to see who will start in that left back position for the Wolves team. I feel like if Marshall starts, I think it's safe to have Marshall for 4.9, that Wolves defense. So I'll wait and see who will start in that left back position for Wolves this game week. And I'll also want to make sure which which Leeds fullback I'd want in my defense. Yeah, I want to make sure about that too. And I'm getting rid of Justin. So this is how my team looks. War Prowess was such a fail for this season. War Prowess was the biggest fail. Calvert-Lewin was the biggest hit, I guess. I have him since the beginning of the season, Calvert-Lewin, and that worked out pretty good. So, yeah, this is pretty much it, I guess. If you have anything to talk about, please do write in the comment section. So I will start the live. I'll do the live team selection, wildcard team selection, maybe on Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure. Probably after the European games. I'll do the wildcard team selection at that time. And still, there's so much uncertainty. And I feel like I want to get Aguero. I have to get Aguero. I don't know. I just feel like that. I just feel safer when I have players like Aguero. So if I have Aguero, that means I have to cut a lot of price, a lot of money in defense and midfield. Having Keane and Aguero in the same lineup means that, and also Salah. So yeah, I feel like there are a lot of price cuts coming in, but I'll do it. I don't care. Like I'm not investing any kind of money in defense at all. I've dropped rank hugely. I still have Taylor and Jimenez to play. Let's see how Jimenez performs this game week. His price has also dropped 0.1 last night. So before that, I had removed Jimenez. So I kind of removed Jimenez last night, and Taylor, I've also removed him. Since Ben Mee is not returning, I don't feel like it's worth it to have Taylor there. So yeah, one of the reasons of using wildcard was, now I need to remove Ward Prowess, Taylor, Justin, McCarthy, Vardy. There's just too many players I had to remove. So yeah, I had to use my wildcard. Michal, Kane or Aguero? Right now, definitely Kane. Definitely Kane right now. You can ignore the form and fixture of Kane right now. Aguero is like kind of my differential, you know. Let's see Aguero's selection percent. Aguero. So 1.7, only 1.7, and we know what he is capable of. West Ham, yeah, it might be tough, but still, if they can concede 3 against Spurs, they can concede 3 against City too. Sheffield United, not the same defense. Still, they are the defensive kind of team, but still not the best defense, not the same defense as there was last season. And after that, Liverpool, Aguero does not have pretty good record against them. So I don't know. I just have to make this decision. If I don't want Aguero, I'll have to keep both Zaha and Grealish in my team, or else I don't know. I don't see any kind of other options. Ziyech, not Pulisic. I'm not bringing in Pulisic right now. So I don't know. I just might bring in Aguero. I just might take that chance. You know. I feel like I just have to get at least one Man City asset, because I will be missing out on Chelsea asset, because I'm not sure. As I said, I'm not. There's no place for Warner in my team. I can bring. If I have to bring Warner, I have to remove a forward, and there's no way I'm removing DCL, Kane, or whoever comes in there. And in the midfield, it's Havertz, Ziyech, or Pulisic. Pulisic was pretty good yesterday, but still, I'd wait. Havertz, very good, but not on set pieces. Ziyech, he's cheaper, he's on set pieces, and if he's nailed on, why not Ziyech? That makes pretty much a good sense to me, you know. And what I did was I kind of compared Rodriguez and Grealish's stat last night, and like Grealish has played one game less, but still, like the goals and all, it's pretty similar to Rodriguez. You know, Grealish and Rodriguez stats is pretty similar, and still he has a double game with Grealish. So that is one of the reasons I'm looking at Grealish. I still have to do some researches, but still I fairly like roughly compared Grealish and Rodriguez last night, and they have like goals and assists, they are pretty similar to me. Yeah, so I feel like with the upcoming fixture, Grealish might be one of the players. Yeah, and as one of our viewers said, that Grealish is not the penalty taker. So yeah, if anyone knows who is the penalty taker of Aston Villa, please let me know in the chat box. I feel like it's Grealish, but I still have to look at it. Subkarna, now that Aguero is back, does Sterling become a better asset than Mane? Yeah, if you don't have anyone from Man City, maybe yes. Yeah, maybe yes. Aguero is back. Yeah, as I said, Subkarna, that the main problem in that Man City team was not having the center forward, you know. Delap was not good enough, and Sterling could not play in that false nine position. It was just not right without the center forward. And last game, if you look at that yesterday's game, I mean, Man City's latest game, they were playing better. The goals were not coming, but they played better with Aguero making spaces for others. You know, that's what Aguero provides. Yeah, he was not totally fit. I agree. Aguero did not look like completely fit, but still, he's an important part in that team. He might not even play full minutes, full 90 minutes, just 60 minutes, but in 60 minutes he can do a lot of damage. So yeah, and he will be on the pens. So why not? Yeah, Sterling maybe yeah. Sukaran maybe. I don't know when De Bruyne will return. Mane is the nailed on option though, but still. And for the Liverpool team, as I said, everything is coming from the left. Mane and Robertson look pretty good in that game, but yeah, uh, that might happen. Sukaran, that might. Chilwell or Regulon. Uh, Chilwell is, I think, pretty good going looking at attacking wise. He gets a lot in that crossing area. You know, he just get a lot. And Regulon or Chilwell. I think looking at the fixtures, I would go for Regulon though. Uh, who is the other left back position player for Spurs? Is there any kind of risk of rotation for Regulon? I'm not even sure. Uh, let me check. Spurs. So Aurier is starting ahead of Doherty. I don't know how's that happening. Regulon. Dyer is injured. Rose is not playing, I guess. Sessegnon is injured. Tanganga is injured. Foyt is not there. So yeah, it looks like Regulon is an on option. And Regulon's price might rise soon. Yeah, Chilwell has risen last night, and Regulon's price might rise. Maybe but again, Chelsea's fixtures, they face Man United next, Burnley, Sheffield, Newcastle. Let me look at Spurs fixtures. It looks like there is some kind of clean sheet there. There has to be some kind of clean sheet for Regulon. Maybe Regulon. But Chilwell is good, pretty good going forward, to be honest. And he also takes, I think, the set piece. If there's no Ziyech, if there's Ziyech, he won't. It's pretty tough. Maybe going for Regulon might not be that worse because Regulon is cheaper as of now than Chilwell, and he also has good fixtures. And if he's nailed on, maybe Regulon. Meshal, is Aguero a good pick for the Liverpool game as the defense is very shaky? Yeah, Meshal. Yeah, maybe. But I think Aguero does not have very good record against Liverpool. I have not checked, but from the last season, I remember that. I don't think he had the best record, I guess. So maybe let's see how. Now I'm pretty sure since Matip also has some kind of minor injury, I guess the center backs will be Joe Gomez and Fabinho. It has to be them. I think there's another center back kid in Liverpool. I don't remember his name though, but still there's one more defender center back. Since there's no Van Dijk now, and Matip also might be injured. Joe Gomez and Fabinho. I don't know how is that gonna work. That center back pair, and they have to play also European games. A lot of games are coming soon, and since there's no Alisson, so Alisson might return at the end of this month. That's what I read. Alisson just might return at the end of this month. If he does, that's good. So we'll have to see. Shaky defense, yeah. If Alisson returns, Michal, if Alisson returns and also De Bruyne returns for Man City, that might be a different game, in my opinion. There's still time. I think a lot of time. Just wait, I guess. But yeah, Aguero, we can write off Aguero. Vignesh, would you triple up on Aston Villa fixture? Yep, Vignesh, that's what I'm thinking right now. Tripling up on, and Vignesh, not just the fixtures, they also have not played the first game week. So that means they are also the double game week players, yeah, in upcoming game weeks. And the fixtures are good and they have not lost. And like they are keeping so good clean sheets. And the price is so cheap. Every Aston Villa player are so cheap. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I will have Martinez as my keeper. I'm pretty sure about that. And I might give one of Target, I guess. I know Target is not the best, like the attacking returner, but he might keep a clean sheet. Like, I'm not getting attacking returns from Trent, then I can't expect any kind of attacking return from other players. Like, if I don't get attacking return from a 4.5 defender, it's all right. I don't even care. If I only get a clean sheet, it's all right. I'm not getting anything anyway from my defenders. So I'm at that point that I feel like it's just not worth investing money in my defense. As I said, as I experimented, as I showed, look at my defense. Only Digne has returned, McCarthy won, Alexander Trent won, Justin 2, and previous game week, Digne won, Trent -1, he's a 7.5 million defender, Taylor won, Justin won. These are the points I'm getting from my defenders. So why would I even want to invest any kind of money on it? I'm not investing any kind of money on it. That's what I have decided for now. So yeah, Martinez and Grealish might be two players that I might have Vignesh, and one more defender maybe. Yeah, it's not that I've not played around with my team. I have played around with them for a few time. This is just a team with whose value is increasing for now. So yeah, Vignesh, I might do that. I might do that for my wildcard team. Meshal, hit game week ranks have our highest ever. Thanks. Meshal, you're welcome. It's all about luck though. That's what I'm saying. It's all about luck sometimes. Most of the times though. Yeah, Meshal, you're welcome. And thank you for joining in. And please like and subscribe and support the channel. Leon, Grealish on penalties. Leon, oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure Grealish is the one on penalties and he's nailed on option. And last season, according to the stats, I think after De Bruyne, he was the one who created most chances last season. I'm pretty sure about that. And that was one of the reasons he got called up in that England national team, I guess. So yeah, Grealish, not the worst choice. And since the team has got better, Aston Villa team, why not Grealish? So yeah, I feel like Grealish is a safer choice, cheaper than Zaha. And Zaha is kind of injured right now. So why not? Maybe Grealish is the one. So yeah, this is pretty much it. If you have anything you want to talk about, please write it in the chat box. Or yeah, this is it. I will be coming up with the team, you know, the wildcard team live stream on Thursday or Friday. I'm not pretty sure. I had all my software crashed in my laptop. I'm kind of having some problem with my laptop right now. I don't have the editing software, so I might not come up with some contents. I'm not sure about it, though I'll try and reinstall those. So yeah, my main point is Wolves left back might be in my team in this game, in my wildcard team, might be Wolves left back, and I have to make decision between Grealish or Zaha, and I have to make another decision is, do I want Ziyech in my team? Having Ziyech means not having Rodriguez, so I'm pretty sure I won't have Ziyech in my team. And another decision I have to make is, do I want Aguero in my team? So these are the things I need to take care of before making a wild card. I'll wait for the Champions League games that will make my decision clearer. I'm pretty sure Ziyech will start. I'm pretty sure Aguero will start. So that will help me make my mind. I don't want to go forward without Chelsea and Man City assets because they are the most attacking teams. And I feel like I need to have at least one from Chelsea, at least one from Man City. That's what I initially think right now. Maybe if I only have maybe Chelsea attacker or maybe like the Man City attacker, I'm fine with not having one team coverage. But I don't want to go without both Man City and Chelsea. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I will have Ziyech or Aguero in my team, or Sterling maybe. But yeah, I want at least Chelsea or Man City coverage, but not. I don't think I can have both of them. If I can, I will try and do that. But I want to have at least one Man City or Chelsea asset. That's what I'm thinking right now. Mishal, 3-4-3 or 3-5-2. 3-4-3. 3-4-3. It depends, you know. If you are willing to go big in front, it's 3-4-3 for sure. Like for me in my team, if I like decide to go with Calvert-Lewin, Aguero, and Kane, it's definitely 3-4-3. Now it depends. It just depends, you know. 3-5-2 is not the worst either. 3-5-2 means you have to like have like I'm pretty sure the two forwards will be Kane and Calvert-Lewin. Like that's not going to change. I'm pretty sure about that. And in the midfield, that means it looks pretty much something like this: Rodriguez, Grealish, Zaha, and Son, and Salah, and Mane. So yeah, it depends. If you want to go big in front, 3-4-3. I'll definitely, if I pick Aguero, I'm definitely going for 3-4-3. Meshal. It's definitely 3 in the back. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm not investing any kind of money in my defense. Aguero or Doc, Doc, DCL? DCL, of course. For now, DCL. Aguero is like big question mark, Meshal. For me, personally, is a big question mark, but still, he's Aguero. How can I not have Aguero, He's Aguero. At one moment, if he does not get injured, I'm definitely sure I'd want Aguero in my team. Al-Azhar. Sterling to Salah. Sterling to Salah, okay. And Podence to Grealish. Yeah, that sounds good, to be honest, in a longer run. Still, Al-Azhar, just wait. Sterling to Salah. Sterling, West Ham United. Salah, Sheffield United. Okay, Sheffield might concede, I'm pretty sure. And Salah is on penalties. So Sterling to Salah does not sound like a bad option, in my opinion. And the fixtures are not the worst. Salah has to score. He has been scoring. Podence to Grealish. So attacking wise, Wolves are not the best. So the thing about Podence, Neto, and Traore is the rotation. Now, I'm not sure who is nailed on. Still, I've been to game week 6 and still don't know. This is one of the reasons I feel like it is too early to use the wild card. I did not want to use my wild card. Trust me, I did not. I had to, so I did. If I could, I'd wait a few more game weeks. So I'd want to see if Podence is nailed on or not. If Podence is nailed on, who is going to be sacrificed? Is it Traore? Is it Neto? One has to be sacrificed. And I feel like Traore is too good to be on the bench. Trust me. I feel like that. I personally feel like that. Traore is too good to be on the bench. And Podence is good, but still, as I said, the rotation risk is always there. And there's this Fabio Silva who has not even played. So he might be one of the options who might play in that center forward position. There's just too much. The phase that Wolves are going through right now, the building phase, it's just confusing. What if Semedo stops playing and Traore or whoever starts playing in that right back position? It's possible. That might just happen. And there's just too much option for Wolves in every position right now. That is one of the reasons I'm afraid to pick any kind of player from Wolves, But I'll see today if Marshall plays, I might include Marshall in my team. I might even include Marshall and Kliman both. But what if what if Nouri plays in left back? That is also possible. So yeah, there's just too much uncertain thing about Wolves players right now. Let's see what happens today. Let's see the lineup. But Al-Azhar still, Sterling to Salah, it does not sound necessary, but if you feel like doing it, do it. Salah is on penalties. They face Sheffield. Sheffield are not doing good. Sheffield should have conceded few goals. Metro should have scored few goals against Sheffield. So Sterling to Salah, I don't think that's the worst idea. Podence to Grealish, also not the worst idea. Since Grealish is on penalties, he's on free kicks, he's on corners. Good fixtures, yeah, why not? Nailed on, pretty much nailed on then Podence. So why not Al-Azhar? Do it. Just wait a few days. Wait till the deadline, I guess. Thursday, Friday to make the transfer though. Opinion on Leeds. Leon, yeah. From the Leeds team, the two players, as I said, is like very mainstream, popular and cheap option. Are Ayling and Dallas pretty much nailed on options? So Leon, I'm thinking of including at least Dallas or Ayling in my defense because they are cheaper. And the thing about Leeds is like anyone can score, as I said, anyone can score. And the thing is that they might just keep clean sheet. We don't know. Yeah, you can expect a lot of attacking returns from Leeds, from every player of Leeds. You can expect the attacking returns, but they might just also keep the clean sheet. And when they do, they return a lot, like Meslier did against Sheffield, and like Ayling did. So yeah, I feel like for 4.5, it can only get better for Leeds, the way they are playing, the way they played against Man City. As I said, they're so disciplined side. They're such a good side. So let's see where Dallas plays in this game week against Wolves. I'm pretty sure he will. If he starts in midfield again, maybe yes. Maybe Dallas, but still, at least Ayling or Dallas will be in my wildcard team. I'm pretty sure about that. I don't want to have two goalkeepers, or else I might have had Martinez and Meslier there. But still, I don't want to invest that kind of money in my defense. As I said, I've had enough of my defense. So yeah, maybe from the Leeds, Dallas or Ayling will be in my team. Leon. That's what I think from Leeds right now. Let's see what happens in today's game. Mac Wong. Best to captain Salah, Son, or Kane for next game week. Let me look at it. Salah, Son, Keane. Salah, Son, and Keane. So Burnley. Burnley. So there's no Ben Mee. They will be playing the Champions. I mean Europa League. Yeah. Salah, Son, Keane. Salah, Sheffield. Yeah, like I don't, Mac. I don't think when you compare Salah and Keane, Son does not come in the contention of captainship, in my opinion. Like the penalty just cancel outs. You know, as I always say, I would always captain a player with penalty than rather without penalty. So I don't think Son would be my captain choice. I'm pretty sure it's between Salah and Kane. Since Ben Mee won't be playing now next game week, I thought Ben Mee might return next game week. So that was one of the reason I had Taylor in my team. So Ben Mee won't return next game week. I feel like Kane is a good option for captainship. You know, I genuinely feel like that. Salah against Sheffield. Yes, Sheffield is not the defensive side they were last season, but still they are the defensive side. They play defensive game like Crystal Palace do. We know that Crystal Palace are not the best defensive side. We know they will concede, but they do what they do is they do all-out defense. That is how they won against Southampton. That is how they won against Manchester United, Crystal Palace. That is how they should have won against Brighton, but Ward made that mistake this game week. So yeah, the thing about Sheffield is they play too defensive, and yeah, maybe Kane again. But do you again want to captain Kane 2 game weeks? But it looks like Kane to me. I don't know. I don't think I don't think Son is a good choice comparing to Salah and Kane. I would still captain any one between Kane and Salah. So yeah, it will be any one between them. I still have to wait. Mac. Yeah, not Son for me. Not this game week. Amgad says, Wilson to Mope for my -4 or not worth it. So I think Mope is playing against West Brom team. So West Brom is defensively, I don't rate their team defensively because Fulham, West Brom, not the best defensive side. -4. Wilson. Who is Wilson playing? Let me check. Wilson. Wolves. Okay, Wolves are pretty good defensively. But again, it only takes one lousy penalty for Wilson to score. Do I want to? Would I do that? Wilson to Mope for it. I wouldn't do that, Amgad. I don't think so. I personally wouldn't do that. Like, will Mope score a hat-trick against West Brom? That's possible, but still, will he? I don't think so. Will he score a brace? Maybe. But still, I don't know. That might work out, but I personally wouldn't do it, Amgad. If you want to, you might. If you think that will work out. Instinct is very important while playing FPL. So if you feel like that might work out, Amgad, do it. But I personally wouldn't, I think. Mope. Yeah. I already changed Pulisic back to Rodriguez and double up on Everton. Even Rodriguez high ownership and his scoring chance. Yeah. That's a good choice. I think that's a good move to bring in Rodriguez. I don't see any fault in that. Looking at how they are playing, and the fixtures are also pretty good. I think Southampton, they face Southampton right next, and Newcastle. Yeah. So I don't feel like that's the worst option. If you feel like doing it, I think you should. Yeah. James Rodriguez is not a bad choice at all. Do it. That's a good choice. But Wilson to Mope, I wouldn't for a hit. Alzar, thanks, man. Your thoughts on TAA? Nah, not investing any kind of money. I've had enough of him. Like, I've had him since game week 1, and like I've run out of patience for him. 7.5 is a lot of money for returning points like this. 1, 7, 7. There's clean sheet. -1, 1. I don't have Trent in my team just for the clean sheets. If I wanted players just for the clean sheet, I think I could have gone for players from Crystal Palace and Sheffield, this kind of team. I wanted some attacking returns from Trent, and he's not delivering it. So 7.5 for this kind of point return. No, not. I'm not. I don't want TA in my wildcard. I won't be having TA. Maybe Robertson. I don't know if I change my mind somehow, but it feels like I won't have either of them in my wildcard. I feel like we are too clingy on last season. Yeah. Alzar, true. And now I'll tell this about Pulisic too. If there's any Chelsea fan watching, no offense, but what I think is we are clinging on to what Pulisic did last season. That is one of the reasons we are like overlooking how Ziyech might be one of the like important Chelsea asset. He takes free kicks. He's just 7.9. He also takes corners. And why not would you go for Ziyech for 7.9? Why would you like pay 8.3 to Pulisic? Yeah, on a good day, I have seen what Pulisic can do. He's a better player, but still, like there's just too much way that Ziyech can return the points. That's what I personally think, though. So yeah, I think Trent, Pulisic, these are the players that we are clinging on to because of last season. And one of the reasons that no one picked Kane this season was because of Kane's performance last season. No one like kind of like no one rated Kane because of last season's performance. But still, I mean, that's not wrong. That is the way to analyze Al-Azhar, in my opinion, though. That is the way we have to, because it's just 5 game weeks, and we don't have enough data to what are we going to compare to? We have to compare players to something, and we compared it to last season. That is one of the reasons everyone went for Trent, everyone went for Ings. That was one of the reasons. I went for Vardy for those reasons, because Vardy, yes, he's not returning point right now, but at the end of the season, I'm pretty sure Vardy will be up there with the big players. He always does. He always does return good points. So yeah, I think at the early stages, one way to get players or compare players is by looking at the stats of last season. So at this early stage, I don't think it's a problem to cling on to the last season performance. That's what I think. James, Mane a good option with Salah. Yeah, James, I've always said this. If you want to, it's not the worst idea, but that means you might have to sacrifice on Chelsea asset or Man City assets. So yeah, that is a risk, because when you have the budget for Mane and Salah in your team, that means you have to cut off prices in defense and attack. And you also have Mane, Salah, and Kane. If you have that, I mean, that's like a lot of money in a single team. So yeah, that is one of the things you might want to take a look at. But still, applying a lot of money in midfield is not the worst idea. It's always a good idea. Leon, after game week 6, Warner might be a good option for a front three for longer term if Chelsea begins to fire. Yeah, Leon, as I said, it will only get better for Chelsea, in my opinion, from here. It should only get better for Chelsea. It should. If it does not, I mean, it's like a very difficult time for now Lampard. He needs to sort out that defense. And Kepa making another mistake again. Once Mendy returns, maybe, let's hope so, things get better. And since there was no Thiago Silva, yeah, he might also return next game week. So I feel like, yeah, it only gets better for Chelsea. They were so attacking. Like, as I said, Chilwell, very good attacking voice. And you can miss how Pulisic was playing. Yeah, he was not directly involved. But I remember in pretty early, the game started, Pulisic must have like that assist. I mean, one of the players missed. I don't remember who. So I feel like, yeah, it only gets gets better for Chelsea players. If you think you need a Chelsea asset, yeah, you should have one. But just wait. I will wait, because I feel like Ziyech might be a good big breakthrough player. Let's see in the Champions League what happens. Let's see the lineup. Let's see who starts. Let's see who takes everything. And I think that will make the decision easier for me. SCS, Haley, Pulisic a lot. Yeah, Pulisic is a good player, but still, if like Ziyech starts every game, I'm pretty sure I would want Ziyech. As I said, I'm always drawn to players who take set pieces and for a cheaper price and who is nailed on. Why not? Why not? It's still the same team. There will be a lot of like supplies for Warner. Personally, I'm looking for Pulisic. From the beginning of the season, I've always said I wanted Pulisic because of his set piece duties, and he's also cheaper than Pulisic. So yeah, maybe I might get Ziyech. Let's see the Champions League performance. Shirish, who should I transfer out between Warner and Jimenez? Warner and Jimenez. Of course, Jimenez, if he does not perform this game week though, but upcoming fixtures are pretty good for Jimenez. Just wait, I guess. Leeds against Leeds. Newcastle, Crystal Palace. I think if I were you, Shirish, I think in my wildcard, I'm pretty sure I'm not including Jimenez unless he scores a hat-trick today, which is not going to happen. So, yeah, if Jimenez does not return a decent point this game week, I'm pretty sure you should remove Jimenez. Why would you? I don't think I would want to remove Warner, because the supplies are too good for Warner right now. My only concern with the forward Warner is that what if Tammy kinds of cuts off his minutes? Tammy Abraham might just happen. The rotation risk. So I don't know if that will play part in not having Warner. But if Warner starts every game and plays every game, I don't see any reason taking off Warner. And Shiris, as I said, there's a lot of option in forward. If you are like sure, if you are sure that you want to have someone in that attacker, like okay, you'd want to remove Warner, but if you have sure that instinct, this player is the one I need in place of Warner. If you have that kind of player, do remove Warner. Maybe if you need that budget, but still, I would remove Jimenez instead of Warner for now. It seems like both premium and budget defenders are getting almost same points. Yeah. Yes, Shiris. This is what I've been talking about entire stream, that I'm not investing a single penny on a premium defender. Not a single penny. Like I'm done with it. I mean, do I want to show again? This is the point for my defender this game week. 1, 7, and Taylor might keep a clean sheet. Let's hope so. Justin 2, and last game week, this is what I got from Trent, -1, 1 from Dinya, 1 from Taylor, 1 from Justin, like 4 points from 4 defenders. Like it's not even worth having defenders anymore. I'm not investing any kind of money in my defense. Maybe Robertson is a good shout, I guess. He has been good since the beginning, but still, do I want Robertson without Allison and Van Dijk? That's what I'm thinking right now. But yeah, Shiris, what you are saying is pretty much what I'm thinking right now for my wild card. Thoughts on Aguero, Shreyas? Yeah, Shreyas, I might include Aguero in my wildcard team. I might. If I include Aguero, that might mean some budget cuts in midfield and defense, because having Aguero, Keane, and Salah means a lot of budget in just 3 players. So that might mean I have to cut some money from defense and midfield. But yeah, I'm thinking of bringing Aguero. It might be too early, but it's Aguero. There's no such thing as too early when it's Aguero. Like if you ask me who is the player that might, like, just guess who is the player that might score, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 in a single game, it's definitely Aguero. Aguero has that capability, and with the player that he's surrounded with in Man City team, it's definitely Aguero. Should we stick with Podence? Let's see this game week. But yeah, as I said, Podence, Neto, Traore, too much of a headache for that rotation problem. So yeah, who will be the bench option? I'm not sure who will be benched. I mean, it might be Traore 1 game week. It might be Podence 1 game week. So yeah, it's just not certain. So I wouldn't be interested on any of them, Shiris, for now. So just wait for this game week. If you feel like you want to remove Podence, do it. I wouldn't stop, just do it. I have 5.9 mil. Who should I get in the midfield? 5.9. Is there anyone? Maybe 6 for Pereira, 5.9. Glitch is 5.8, I guess. Jorginho, 5.2. March is one of the players I think is being overlooked. He gets in the attack position a lot. He's not on any kind of set pieces though. He's 5 million, Mishal. 5 million March. I think one of the players that people are missing is March, in my opinion. Shreyas. Mishal, sorry. 5.9. Jorginho. Do I want Jorginho? Nah. Glitch? No, not Glitch. Jorginho or March? 5.9. Yeah. If 6, go for Pereira. If you have 6 million, go for Pereira. Let me check for 5.9. But I have been playing with my wildcard team, and I don't think there's anyone for that 5.9 million range. Midfielders. Midfielders, 5.9. Let me look at it. 5.9, 5.9. Nah, Muggin, no, I don't want Muggin there. Jorginho. Yeah, maybe 5.9. Saint Maximin, nah. Trossard, nah. Glitch, no. Pride, Pereira. Yeah, maybe Pereira. I don't see a lot of value in there. Pereira maybe. For 6 million Pereira, or maybe to March, 5 million March, or just downgrade to Bissouma so that you can use that money somewhere else. That's what I think, Mishal. Yeah. Where are we talking about? What are we talking about? I have Podins too. Last chance for him tonight, or he's going. Yeah. Let's see if he starts or not. Serious. I've got 74 points so far with Jimenez and Podins remaining. Guess what? Only 5 points. Exactly. There's no point in investing in defenders. I'm removing all of them. So this is just my team to increase the value. As I've said earlier in the stream, this team is just to increase. Overnight, I gained 0.4 million. So I hope I'll get some money from Cresswell. His price is supposed to increase. Killman, Cresswell. So yeah, let's hope I'll get some money off of them. I'm waiting for the Champions League games, to be honest. And please like the video if you are enjoying it. Please like it and please subscribe if you are new. Aruna Jadhav. Overall points. Let me check. Overall points. It's 281 as of now. And Taylor and Jimenez are still left to play. And Vardy did not even start. What a disappointment. 10 million for nothing. Just that kind of game week, yeah. I kind of took a risk. I knew Zaha and Vardy were injured, but I felt like they would play because the injury was not serious. Zaha did, Vardy didn't. Chilwell or Regulon. Regulon, good fixture, cheaper. If he's nailed on, Regulon. I'm pretty sure Regulon will be nailed on. If he's nailed on, Regulon for now. Alazar, McCarthy, Taylor, Mitchell. McCarthy. Southampton, McCarthy, Taylor next game week. I think Taylor is facing Spurs next game week. Taylor, it's a difficult team. That's what I remember. Yeah, Spurs, they're going to concede for sure. Mitchell, yeah, Dallas. Target, yeah, Target is one of the players I'm thinking of getting in. Cheaper, he might keep clean sheet. Dallas, yeah, Dallas or Eiling, I'm pretty sure I'll have at least one of them. Size, okay, not bad. Size, Bissouma, Grealish, Son, Salah, Rodriguez, Kane, Aguero, DCL. This is the team that I'm thinking of too, Alazar, to be honest. Taylor, I won't have Taylor, not McCarthy. I don't want McCarthy, Taylor there. Mitchell, I might keep him because Van Aanholt did not start in that defense. So yeah, I feel like Mitchell might keep his place and Van Aanholt might play ahead of, position-wise, ahead of Mitchell. So yeah, Mitchell might be one of the players, might be the Lundstrom and the new Wan-Bissaka of Crystal Palace, So yeah, Mitchell might be the one of the good choice. Dallas, and yeah, no problem with Dallas or Eiling. Target is one of the players I might have. Yeah, exactly. This team could be good. Grealish, Son, Salah, Rodriguez. Yeah, exactly. This is what my team might look at the end of, this week, before the game starts. Alazar, Shiris. R. James seems to be losing his position. I have him in my team. What to about? Yeah, Shiris. I feel like I was positive. I was super positive that James would not start this game week because, the thing is now, I'm pretty sure now when Thiago Silva returns, if there is no place for James when Thiago Silva is not there, I'm pretty sure there won't be place for him when Thiago Silva returns. Because right back must be Aspi. Like, he's a risk. Yeah, he might start next game week, but we don't know about what will happen after that. He might not start that game. So James is not the most nailed on option. So if you are thinking of getting rid of him, I don't think that's the worst idea. I'm pretty sure Aspi is needed on the field. There are just some players like who don't do too much, but their presence is enough. The players. Aspi is one of them for Chelsea, I think. There are big players, like there are some players that don't perform overwhelmingly, do everything, but still their presence on the pitch is enough. And Aspi is one of them, I think, for Chelsea. Defense suggestion, please. What do you think about Chilwell, Cresswell? Not Cresswell for now, Shannon. I wouldn't. For me, not Cresswell for now. Konsa is 5.1, I guess. Let me check at the price. Konsa, Dallas Mitchell. No problem. Chilwell also no problem with that. Konsa is 4.6. Okay. Yeah, maybe Target. Why won't you go for Target? Maybe for Konsa. Cash is, I think, more expensive, so I did not pick Cash. Target looks like a good choice for me, Shannon. If you want to save some money off of Aston Villa defender, maybe put Target in place of Konsa. Mings look like very important part in that defensive line for Aston Villa, according to what I've seen. Konsa. For Konsa, if you might, maybe if you want to make some, save some money, maybe. Or Target. Target is not the best attacking returner, I'm sure, yeah. But still he's a fullback. Why not? Yeah. Cresswell, not for now, Shannon. Not for now. At least not for 2 game weeks, I guess. For 4.9, no, not for now. And Dallas Mitchell and Chilwell is all right. I think just Ryan, Dallas, Chilwell, and Mitchell. Misal, Game Week 10 looks like the perfect time to get Aguero and lose Kane. We were talking about this, and a lot of them suggested to get rid of Kane in Game Week 8, after Game Week 8, and bring in Aguero. Misal, I think we were the one who talked about that. After Game Week 8, it looks like Man City. So look at the run of fixtures. So if Kane keeps on returning points, although the fixtures are tough, I don't think it's necessary to get rid of Kane if he keeps performing. But if he doesn't, I don't think it's the worst idea to bring in Aguero. Yeah. But that's too far, I think. Game Week 10 is too far ahead. Everything will change next game week. Trust me. Someone might get coronavirus. Someone might get ACL injury like Van Dijk did. I hope no one does, but still, that's a possibility. Barkley is best for 5.9. Yeah, but still, we are judging Barkley for just 1 game week. Just 1 game week. He scored, yes. No one was batting an eye on him before he scored last night. And if he had not scored, trust me, no one would have talked about Barkley right now. And Grealish was way better than Barkley, Trezeguet, Zaha, Townsend. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to, I'm not saying don't. If you want to go for Barkley, do it. But I personally wouldn't for now. 5.9 million, maybe Klitsch or Jorginho in mid, both on penalty. Yeah. If you think you want to rely on player who takes penalty, maybe Jorginho, not even Klitsch. Jorginho is cheaper, but again, Jorginho is kind of a rotation risk. There's Kovacic and there's Kante in there, so it might be a rotation risk, Jorginho, whereas Klitsch is not a rotation risk. And March is one of the 5 million player I'm kind of looking at. He gets in advanced position a lot. Yes, he's not on penalties, he's not on set pieces, but still, for 5 million, he gets forward a lot. I saw his match against Man United. I still remember he was very effective in that forward position. So March is one of the player, or else just drop down to 4.5, Bissouma, Burke, these kind of player to use that money somewhere else. That's what I would personally do. Ankit Mohan, Ross Barkley, yeah. I'd go for Ross Barkley. A lot of Ross Barkleys. Sabah, Ross Barkley, Mishal. Thank you guys. I have, okay. How long would Justin have until Ricardo Pereira? Yeah, James, according to what I saw, he should be returning now after this game week. Let me just see. But again, things have changed for back on 31 October. It's written here, but still, Jesus was also returned 31 October, but now he's unknown return date. Ben Mee was also supposed to return next game week, but he's not returning next game week. He's also unknown return date now. Now, for Ricardo Pereira, it's written 31 October. So let's check when is 31 October. 31 October is game week 7. It's written that, but anything can happen. So yeah. But still, if I had not used wildcard, I would still keep Justin because I have a lot of money. I had Justin from game week 1. So I had him when he was 4.5. Now his money has risen to 4.8, but still I got rid of him. The fixtures are not just too good enough. And the way that Leicester are conceding, and there's no Soyuncu in the center back. So I just had a lot of reason to get rid of Justin than to keep him. So I got rid of him. If anyone doesn't have Martinez, they can have Mings for cover. He's also 13 set piece. Yeah, Mings looks like very important. Mings kind of looks like Van Dijk, to be honest. You can compare Mings and Van Dijk, but the important, the importance in that team, in that Aston Villa team, he's looking for, he's the one managing the offside lines. He's the one controlling everything from the back, as I saw the match last night. So yeah, Mings might be one of the players, but still I would rather go for a target, I guess, for 4.5. best replacement for Reece James. Reece James 5 million. Let's see who plays in the left back today for Wolves. If Marshall keeps his place, maybe 4.5 Marshall might be a good left back. You know, the fixture for him, like the Wolves does not look like bad, but still there are a lot of left back positions. Kilman and the Marshall, and another is Nouri. So yeah, we'll have to see who plays. If Marshall plays, go for Marshall in my opinion. Or now since there is no Coleman, for 5 million, who was that one more player? Check. I was playing around with my team last night. Cody. If you think size is a good option, why not Cody? He's cheaper. He's 0.2 cheaper, and there's no doubt that Cody will start or not. He will definitely start. There's no risk of Marshall replacing him at the center back position. If you think you want Cody, do it, man. Like literally, like there's no difference between premium and low budget defenders right now. They're just not returning the points. If you think Cody is a good choice for 5 million, go for it. Like next game is Newcastle, next game is Crystal Palace. There is some kind of clean sheet return in my opinion, at least one for Wolves if they play good. So yeah, let's see what happens in today's game. But I'll be definitely looking at the defenders, the Wolves defenders. I'm thinking of replaying James Zuma. Looks like a set piece. Zuma, is he playing every game? I don't think so. Is he? Okay, he only missed one against West Brom. What happens when Thiago Silva returns? Let's see. I wouldn't personally jump to Zuma though. If the player is rotation risk, if he's not nailed on, I wouldn't jump to him. But that's just me. That's just me. That's how I play. Okay, cool. Thanks. But who in place of Cresswell? Cresswell is 4.9, I guess. Bad fixtures, as you said. Just checked. Yeah, super bad fixtures. Like facing Liverpool and Man City, not good at all. Cresswell, as I said, maybe Wolves defenders might be an option for 4.9 and 5 million, or maybe Aston Villa's Target. I'm looking at Target. It's just me. Yeah, he's not the best attacking returner, but still, there's Martinez at the back. There's Mings at the back. If he only keeps clean sheet for 4.5, getting 6 points is not bad, I think. So maybe. If you don't have Mitchell, get Mitchell too. Don't get it, I guess. Just wait one more game week. I want to see if Mitchell starts or not next game week. For that kind of money, I guess, go for Wolves defender Cody or Marshall if Marshall starts this game week. Or what was I talking about? Target. Yeah, Target. She's gay stream as always. Lots of support and loves. Keep it up. Thank you, Shiris. Thank you so much for the support. Please like it, like the video if you are enjoying it, and if you are new, please subscribe. Thank you for the support. Sushant, good evening, bro. Do you think it's time to get rid of Harvey Barnes and replace him with Grealish? Yeah, wouldn't be. If you have a free transfer, do it. Next game is against Arsenal for Harvey Barnes, and look at the fixture for Grealish. Like Grealish and Zaha both have same kind of run of fixtures. You don't want to ignore the way that Aston Villa are playing right now. Why would you want to ignore that kind of fixtures? Look, it's all green. Like everything is green here. So yeah, why not? Yeah, if you are thinking of Grealish, maybe do it. Why not? He's on penalties, and he's also I mean, if you compare Barnes to Grealish also is on penalties, and they are of same price, and the fixtures are also good. So I don't think you need to think twice to bring in Grealish for Barnes. I would do it if I had that kind of thought. If I don't have to like substitute players on any other place, I would do it. I would definitely do it, Sushant. I'm having a genuine feeling that Mope will get lots of points in next 3-4 games. Player to keep an eye on. Yeah. Mope should have kind of got point this game week also. 6.6, right? Mope. Let me check Mope's pictures. West Brom, potential point return. Definitely potential point return there. Against Tottenham, maybe Tottenham team is not looking good. Burnley, Aston Villa. Burnley. West Brom and Burnley, there might be some points there. Aston Villa, I'm not sure. But against West Brom but they face Aston Villa after international break. So that's a lot of time. So yeah, Mope, if you are thinking of Mope, I do think like there is point against West Brom and Burnley. Yeah. If you have Mope, don't rush to get him out. Yeah, don't. Because Shai Thakuri, -8, I got overhyped and made move Bit quicker. James for Chilwell, Jimenez for Mope, and Foden for Grealish, -8. And Salah for De Bruyne. Why would you do Salah for De Bruyne? Isn't De Bruyne injured? Or did you mean De Bruyne for Salah? Vivek, was it a good made? Love to hear your opinion. -8 already. Okay, there are Champions League games, I guess, in midweek. Players might get injured, Vivek, but I'm pretty sure you did that because of the price rise scare. So, James for Chilwell against Man United. Okay, not the worst. Jimenez for Mope. Still, I think you could have waited for Jimenez. What if he scores 2 goals and assists brace this against Leeds? That can happen. Leeds are a good team, but still the defense is not the best defense. We could have waited, but still Jimenez for Mope. Foden for Grealish is a good choice, I think. I feel like Grealish is a good option. Yeah, he did not return good points, not good FPL points, but looking at the match, I feel like Grealish, there's points coming from him, and he's on penalties. So yeah, one lousy penalty is all it takes. So yeah, I think Vivek, but you have already done it. The transfers are not the worst. I'm pretty sure you meant Salah for De Bruyne. Oh yeah, it's right. Yeah, Salah for De Bruyne. Yeah. I'm sorry. I got confused. Salah for De Bruyne. Yeah, it's a good move. Salah for De Bruyne, not bad. You could have waited for Jimenez and Mope, I guess. Like at least wait for this game week to end. James for Chilwell does not look bad. Foden for Grealish also does not look bad. But Foden will play. But there is Ferran Torres in that position. But still, yeah. Maybe you could have waited for Jimenez and Mope, but the transfers are pretty good, Vivek. I don't see any kind of fault. Semedo, Reguilon, or Chilwell. Reguilon. James Reguilon. Haridas. Semedo. I don't know. I don't want to pay for Semedo. What if whoever plays or Traore plays in Semedo's position? I'd want to wait, I guess, James. That is one of the reasons. Rotation risk, Haridas. Kane in, Vardy out. Is it a good move? Yes. For free transfer, yes. Kane in right now is a very good move. Not having Kane and Son was one of the reasons I had to use my wild card. Haridas. Okay, suggest some must-have players for wildcard. Ankit, I'm using my wildcard too. So this is not my final team. This is nothing. This is just the players whose prices are rising. As I said earlier, I will be making team live on Thursday or Friday after the Champions League and Europa League games. It may be Thursday or Friday. I'll be making live. So yeah, join in then and we'll make the team together. Vivek, don't go Cody Matip. Can be a differential. Vivek, I think Matip also got injured. I'm not sure if how true that news is, but I feel like Matip also had kind of discomfort. Not a serious one, but I think he also had some kind of discomfort. So yeah, not Matip, not without Alisson. Cody might be a good shout though. Can be differential at 5.4 scores, goals, and to fix no-brainer, right? Not Matip yet. Yes, if you want Cody, I think Cody is just 5 million. So yeah, why not? Cody, yes. Not Matip. Rahul, thinking of removing Reece James and putting in someone of same price. Suggestion, please. Rahul, yeah, for 5 million, let's see if Marshall starts today in that left back position for Wolves. If he does, Marshall looks like a good shout, a fullback of Wolves for 4.9. And if not, then Cody. Go for Cody. 5 million. That's what I would do. What are we talking about? Doherty and Aurier, who will start in upcoming days. So, at the beginning of this season, what happened was Doherty started in the Premier League every game, and Aurier played in the Europa League qualifications and all that games. Now, what's happening is Doherty is not even playing at all. So, does that mean that Doherty will now play in Europa Leagues and Aurier will play in the Premier Leagues? Because Aurier have played 2 games consistently, and he also scored in one of them. So I wouldn't go near them right now, Aurier or Doherty. So yeah, none of them for me right now. Never settled. Rider. I already have size, so I don't want double up with Cody. I'm considering with Dallas. Yeah. She's do it. In my wildcard team, I'll have at least one Eiling or Dallas. I can confirm that right now to you because they are cheap, and if their price does not rise for 4.5, I'm at least getting Eiling or Dallas in my defense. I'm pretty sure about that series. Opinion on Foden. Yeah, rotation risk. Let's see when De Bruyne returns. As long as De Bruyne does not return, it's still a rotation risk though, you know. Bernardo Silva is there, Ferran Torres is there. Like, we can't say what that Pep Guardiola is thinking about. He just changes teams so consistently. Like, I mean, his players even don't know who's going to play or who's going to start. I mean, it looks like Diaz is one of the most nailed-on players there in that centre-back position. So he has been playing consistently. Foden, I wouldn't get hands on him though, Al-Azhar. I personally wouldn't get Foden in. Not for me. There are other good Man City assets, I think. Satyam, 85-point made, Kane cap really helped. Yeah, congratulations, Satyam. And yeah, everyone, it's Satyam Karki's happy birthday. So it's his birthday today. So do wish him in the chat box. It's his birthday and he's scored 85 points. Kane captain. Happy birthday and congratulations, Satyam. James, Gabrielli. Anyone got any good replacement of Podence if he doesn't start? James, yeah, please do. I personally feel like for that price range, if you want to go to 6 million, it's Pereira. If you want to drop down, it's definitely no-brainer, the penalty takers, Glitch or Jorginho. Or if you want to go down than that, it's March for 5 million. If you want to go lesser than March, it's definitely Bissouma for 4.5, James. Like, yeah, I've been playing with my wild card, and that's the only options, I think. Liverpool, I did it this week. Pulisic or Warner. Oh. So if you are thinking of bringing in, if you already have Warner, don't remove him. Pulisic to bring in, I don't think that's the worst, but still, there are better options. James Rodriguez, Grealish, Zaha, cheaper options. That's what I meant. Ziyech, even Ziyech is better option, I guess, if he starts. Maybe, but if you bring in Warner, like, you are kind of, the thing is there are too much like options, the quality options, cheaper options. Wilson, Mope, even Aguero, maybe Aguero in upcoming days. So that will mean you have to remove. I'm definitely sure you have DCL, Luke. Everyone has DCL. Maybe Kane also now. So if you bring in Warner, and if you want to bring Aguero, you'll have to remove Warner again. That is the problem. So it depends on how your team looks. Luke, yeah. Vivek and everybody didn't return. Vivek, Salah for De Bruyne. Yeah, it's good choice. I'm sorry, Vivek. I kind of got confused. Yeah, Salah for De Bruyne is a good choice. Salah for De Bruyne. Yeah. Stay clear of Leeds defenders. I have a tenner on Jimenez to score at any time and Wolves to win 3-2. Yeah, let's hope so that happens. That might happen. Jimenez has not showed up in this season. He might today. Yeah, he might. It might be a high-scoring goal game week. I mean, that might happen. Serious. What's your prediction for Leeds versus with goal scorer? Yeah, Leeds. Anyone can score for Leeds. So I maybe Bamford will get one. I don't know. Maybe a draw. Maybe 2-2. Let's see. Serious. Not sure. Let's see. They're both a pretty good team, and if they have to win or if they have to draw, I think they have that capability in them. If one of them are behind, they will try hard to at least get a draw. So I feel like maybe 2-2. Let's see. Aman Chetri says, should I stick with McCarthy for a few games? I wouldn't. McCarthy will concede next. I think Everton, right? McCarthy, let me check who is McCarthy playing against next. McCarthy is playing against Everton, I guess. McCarthy. Yep, Everton. Definitely. He's definitely going to concede against Everton. There's no way that DCL is not scoring against Everton. I mean, McCarthy, with that kind of defensive line. So, yeah. If you are not using a wildcard, maybe keep him. If there's no transfer you have to make, Aman, keep McCarthy. But one of the reasons I used my wildcard was because I wanted to remove McCarthy. So yeah, Aman, that's what I think. I'm also having feeling that it's Jimenez week. Hope Potence also gets some points. Yeah, let's hope so. Warner return. Let's hope Jimenez also will return something this game week. Let's just hope so, Shiris. Let's hope so. But again, I've removed Jimenez this game week. So yeah, not sure about it. Uh, VVD is out, clean sheet probably is less, is bringing Robertson a good move. Ardas, if anyone from that defensive line of Liverpool I have to bring, it would be Robertson. As I said, everything was coming from the left for that Liverpool team. Everything was coming from Mane and Robertson. The right back are not doing good at all. The right part of the Liverpool team, Firmino, invisible as always. So nah. Maybe if you want to bring in Robertson, do it, but I wouldn't. I'm not investing any kind of money in my defense. It's just not worth it at the time. Ardas. Stephen, rotate McCarthy with Martinez. Yeah, not the worst idea. Martinez, yeah. Get him. Get Martinez. The fixtures are good. He's keeping clean sheets. He saves a lot of shots. Why not? Do you think Bale will start his next match? Let's see. I think there's Europa games, right? Abdel, I'm not sure. I think there are Europa games. Let's see the lineup. If he plays few minutes in that game, there's just too much option for Mourinho right now in his attacking. You know, he's got Bergwijn, he's got Lucas Moura, he's got Bale, he's got Lamela. Like, who is he gonna play? Like, there's just too much player for Mourinho to select from right now. And if Bale does not like get in his fittest, like the best physicality, I'm pretty sure he will be overtaken by other players. So I'd wait for Bale, personally, Abdel. James. McCarthy to Martinez for free transfer or not? McCarthy to Martinez for free transfer. Yeah, James, if you don't have anyone, like if all the other players are fit to play, if you have good starting 11, like if you don't have any way to use a transfer, and if you want to do it, do it. And if you are not thinking of using a wild card anytime soon, yeah, James, if you are if you have already used it, maybe McCarthy to Martinez is not the worst option. Do it. Damn, the transfer out game you see in Kane, size out Ings, TAA. Yeah, TAA out is all right, but Ings, I think Ings will score. Let me see Ings. Ings, Southampton against Villa. I'm not sure it's Villa. Southampton, Everton. Yeah, Everton will concede. I'm very sure Everton will concede. Maybe taking out Ings is not necessary, damn D, right now. I would personally feel like that. I'm pretty sure that without Coleman there, yeah, I'm pretty sure Everton should concede the way they are playing. Mina is sloppy all the time, every game. I don't think Ings is necessary, and I don't even think TA is necessary. He's playing against Sheffield, and Sheffield have not scored at all. Yeah, so McBurney should have scored this game week at least 2. He should have at least scored 2. Ariola saved pretty good. But damn, the bringing in Kane is a good idea in my opinion if you want to, but getting rid of Ings and TAA is not necessary for this game week personally. That's what I think. Damn D. Yeah. Questions. I did Steven. I did -4. Van Dijk and Jimenez out. Van Dijk out. Jimenez out. Robertson and Kane in. I had 2.7. Having downgrade before Son last week. Okay, if you have done it, it's all right. But I think you should have waited for Jimenez. Anything can happen with Jimenez. Let's see tonight. What should I do with Arnold? Isn't his high price making the team unbalanced? Is it time to move on with them? Or see? Yeah, Aman. I'm using my wildcard, so I don't want any kind of premium defender. I've had enough with premium defenders. I'm personally not involving Trent or Robertson since there's no Van Dijk, no Alisson. I don't see point in keeping them. So if you want to keep Arnold for this one game week, I think they will keep clean sheet because they are facing Sheffield. But again, since there's no Van Dijk, there's a pretty good chance that Sheffield might get the headed goal, you know. So if you want to keep Trent for one more game week, if you want to do it, just keep one more game week Trent and maybe transfer him out next game week. So yeah, that's what I think. If you want to keep Trent for one more game week, do it. Do it. 7 mil midfielder. 7 mil. Not Barnes. Grealish is now 7.1. Zaha. Grealish is the best one, I think. Looking at the form and fixtures, let me check the midfielders of 7 mil. I don't think there's anyone of 7 million now. It's Pereira of 6, I guess, and 7.2 Zaha. 7 million is Barnes. 7.1. He's also 7.1. There's no one of 7 million, I think. Mount, nope. Rotation risk, 7 million, 7 million, no one. There's no one of 7 million. If you want to drop to 6 million, drop to Pereira. If you want to drop lower, drop to March. Or go for, I won't go for Bowen yet, not yet. Not with those kind of fixtures. Bowen might be good choice in upcoming game weeks, but not now. For 7.1 Grealish or 7.2 Zaha. Mashal. 7 million, there's no one. I don't see anyone there. Serious. I'm sticking with Trent. If you really want him out, Robertson will be the best option. Yeah, serious. If you want to wait, just wait for one more game week, but I've had enough from Trent. I want to invest that money in my midfield and attack. Steven said, in my opinion, it's a tough one. TA has Sheffield United at home next, so I'd hold on for now. He's due a big score and perfect opportunity to yeah. Now, since I have removed Trent, he might just score and keep a clean sheet. That might happen. Patience or remove Salah or Sterling to go for firing strikers, Kane, Warner, or even Aguero. Way too much firepower building up front suddenly. Yeah. Patient or remove Salah or Sterling. No. Keep Salah. Keep Salah. Sterling also keep. If you are thinking of bringing in Aguero for Sterling, I think you can wait. Just wait few game weeks. Sterling is playing against Man City is playing against West Ham United, and West Ham can be good defensively in a good day. Like they did not let Wolves and Leicester score, so that might happen. So yeah, I don't think that's like really necessary move right now, Vivek. If you have Salah and Sterling, I think you are in good hands. Steven, Liverpool want to make their goal difference more healthy. I'm saying Sheffield, good bet too. Let's hope so. I can't predict anything there. Sticking with Jimenez will pay off till game week 9. Newcastle and Palace, good to ignore. Yeah, maybe against Newcastle it might be good, but Palace are pretty defensive side. Alazar, if you are watching their game, trust me, they are too defensive. They just wait until the opposition lose the ball so that they can counter attack. That is how they play. So they're very good defensive side. So yeah, maybe against Newcastle. I've already used wildcard. My team is McCarthy, Justin, Robertson, KWP. KWP does not look good. KWP and Lamptey suddenly does not look like a good option to me. I don't know why. Lamptey did not look like a good option since the beginning for me, so I never had him in my team because he was getting injured a lot. KWP keeps on conceding and there's no attacking return. Salah, Son, Podence. Let's see what happens tonight for Podence. Rodriguez, Keane, DCL, very good, and Warner. How to improve? Yeah. Justin against Arsenal. As long as he keeps playing, I guess he's all right. Because you'll lose money on him. If you bought him for 4.8, I mean, there's no loss in selling him. But if you, like me, if you had him since the beginning of the season from 4.5, don't sell him. Just keep him. Robertson, good bet. KWP, not so much. Salah, Son, Podence. Yeah, James, I think Podence might be one of the players. If this was my team, I think I would want to ship out Podence because I don't know if he's nailed on option. That is one of the reasons. I'm pretty sure Justin will play for few more game weeks, maybe 2 game weeks. KWP is a nail on option, so might be some attacking. Maybe Podence. Let's see what happens to Podence tonight. I had similar thoughts with Jimenez, but my hope is that Kane can at least match him over next couple of games. I think Kane will definitely. There's 3 good games. If nothing happens to him, he will. He should. Who for captain? Meshal, Salah and Kane. Between Salah and Kane, one of them. I think it should be between Salah and Kane. Let's see. Let's wait. It's too early. Remove Justin for possibly a Villa defender. Yeah, but yeah, as I said, if you have money riding on Justin, just keep him. You don't need to remove Justin yet. Or should I just remove Ramsdale for Martinez? Ramsdale will concede against Liverpool next game instead of in Kane size, out in Kane size, out Ings TAA. Yeah, I still feel like removing Ings and TAA is not necessary for this game week. I feel like Everton will concede. Everton should concede. And TA, he might return very good points this game week. So why not? I think that's not very important. Yeah, that's what I think. Steven, Liverpool players have to be first of consideration for captain next week. Even TA and Robertson are viable option. Could only draw 1-1 with Fulham. Liverpool needs score against recovery. Yeah, Stephen, the thing is, in my opinion, if McBurney had scored that the heading in the first half, the cross given by Baldock, I watched that match. The first half was completely dominated by Sheffield against Fulham. Completely dominated. They should have scored, but the second half was kind of 50-50. Both of them the game was pretty open. So yeah, but still, playing against Fulham and playing against Liverpool are two different things. So yeah, let's see how Sheffield will play. McCarthy and Martinez rotation has seen an average 9 points per match. It's important. McCarthy, Martinez is a good choice. I personally try not to rotate keepers. If you are one of those managers, do it. Martinez looks like a safer bet. Matip versus Gomez. Keeper 101. I think Matip is injured. Yeah, he did return, but again, there is some kind of minor discomfort to Matip. So yeah, you might want to check out the news sources for that. I'm not very sure, but that's what I read in one of the news portal. So yeah, do check that out. Keeper 101. Stephen, I see someone in my mini league with 2 non-playing keepers. This is silly. Yeah, they might be starting. They might be new at this. There are a lot of players. I think there are a lot of new players this season. I can sense that. Yeah. If you are new, please subscribe. And if you are liking the content, please like it. Please like the video. Drop a like. Thank you. Keeper 101, Matip, and is -8 most hits you would take? Yeah. I don't think I've taken more than -8. James. I've never taken more than -8. I'm pretty sure in my life. Yeah, it's -8 for me. For desperate times when I don't have wildcard, yeah, -8 is the most I have taken as of now. So, okay, as I said, this is the reminder that I will be coming on with the live. We'll make the wildcard on live stream. So anyone who is watching this and feels like, if you are also using the wildcard, let's make it together. So I'll be coming on live on Thursday, Friday. So yeah, if you are using a wildcard too, I'll make with you guys in a live stream. I'll have to see the Champions League games before making the decisions. I feel like I need Aguero in my team. I'm not sure, but I feel like I need him. Let's see. Okay, Pankaj, hello. Hello, Pankaj. Opinion on Ziyech versus Havertz. Keeper 101. As of now, I'd go for Havertz. As of now, but let's see what happens in the Champions League. Let's see if Ziyech starts. Let's see if Ziyech takes corners. Let's see if he takes free kicks. If he does, I think I would personally go for Ziyech if he starts every game, because in that right wing position, I don't think there's any other natural option for Lampard. So I feel like Ziyech is the one that should be playing in that right back position. Right winger position, because Hudson-Odoi not naturally there. Pulisic did not look comfortable there. So I feel like if Ziyech is a nail-on option for 7.9, who takes free kicks and corners, I would personally go for Ziyech instead of Havertz. But as of now, since I don't know how Ziyech will play, Havertz. Pankaj, what do you think about Spurs defender? If Reguilon is nailed on, yes. For upcoming 3 game weeks, there must be at least 1 clean sheet, right? Pankaj, that's what I think. In upcoming 3 game weeks, looking at the fixtures, there must be at least one clean sheet. So yeah, Reguilon maybe. If he's nailed on, if you know that he's nailed on, definitely Reguilon. James, do you think Helder Costa is a good option? Yeah, I got this. Like he kind of got popular in the second and third game week, I guess, after he scored that awesome goal. But he's like nowhere to be seen now, because that is the problem with Leeds. As I say this all the time, goals can come from anywhere in that Leeds team. So Helder Costa, maybe not for me. I have 2 free transfer for next game week. I'm thinking of Son and Aurier or Regulon. Not Aurier, Pankaj. I wouldn't go for Aurier. As I said, in the beginning of the season, Aurier was the one who played in the Europa leagues, and Doherty was the one who started in every Premier League games. Now, Doherty is not even starting. Now, does that mean that Doherty will play Europa leagues and Aurier will play Premier Leagues, or what does that mean for Doherty? They have brought that player. That's probably not just to keep him in the bench. So not Aurier for me. Maybe yes, Regulon. Son and Regulon. Yeah. If you can, yeah, do it. Not the worst idea. I think the way they are playing, the fixtures are pretty good too. Pankaj, Aman Chetri. I haven't did my wildcard till now. Should I wait for next international break, game week 9? What do you think, Aman? If you have if you are comfortable with your players, if you think if there are 11 players that will at least start, and if you're if you're happy with your team, with upcoming fixtures they have, the way they are performing, wait as long as you can. That's what I say, Aman. I had to use this wildcard. I personally did not want to use my wildcard right now. I kind of wanted to wait at least, I don't know, at least 1 or 2 more game weeks. I still wanted to see Ziyech, Aguero, Pulisic more before I used my wildcard. But I had a terrible team. I had Ward Prowess, McCarthy, Vardy injured, all these kind of issues. So I had to use my wildcard. So Aman, if you are happy with your team right now, there's no need to use a wildcard. The longer you hold on, it's better. Yeah, trust me, Aman. Pankaj, I have TAA, Robertson, Justin, Size, Taylor. Taylor against Spurs next game week, he will concede, definitely. TAA, Robertson. Yeah, for next game week, they look like a very good option. Justin against Arsenal, he will concede. Size is good. So TAA, Robertson, and Size are pretty good for next game week, Pankaj. And I have Salah, Zaha, Barnes, Foden, Rodriguez. Salah, good. Zaha, all right. Barnes, maybe, I don't know. Barnes is not a confirm. It's all right kind of player, Barnes. Foden, he might start. Maybe rotation risk with Ferran Torres, maybe, not sure. Bamford. Bamford for this game against Wolves. Bamford, let me check. Bamford. Aston Villa, Leicester. They might get something against Leicester. No problem with having Bamford, I guess. Bamford might be a good pick. But still, I think your midfield can be stronger, Pankaj. I think Barnes and Foden. And there's a lot of quality in that midfield, I guess. So, Barnes and Fodens. Yeah, you can change Barnes and Fodens. Justin, if you will lose value in him, if you bought him for 4.8, just sell him. It does not even matter. If you bought him when he was 4.5, just keep Justin right now. Size is all right. Taylor, if you want to get rid of Taylor, it's also fine because he will concede against Spurs next, and against after that he plays Chelsea. So yeah, and Ben Mee is not returning, Pankaj, next game week. I thought Ben Mee would return, so I had Taylor too, but Ben Mee is not returning next game week. He's injured. So yeah, Taylor does not look good. Yeah, and maybe improve your midfield. Jimenez, Calvert-Lewin, Bamford. No Kane. Okay. So yeah, and yeah, if you want to, I think it's time, Pankaj, to kind of remove TA and Justin after this game week maybe, and invest that money in midfield and attack. You might want to have at least, I don't know, Warner or Aguero or Kane in there. Yeah, Jimenez. Let's see how Jimenez performs this game week. There's no hurry to remove Jimenez, I guess, Pankaj. And I have 2 free transfers. What should I do? Whom should I transfer out? Yeah, maybe Barnes. You can get Grealish or Zaha for Barnes. Yeah, that's what I think. Barnes is one of the choice, I think. Barnes should be removed, I guess. And maybe let's see what Jimenez does this game week. If he does not do anything, maybe remove Jimenez for Kane or someone if you have the money. Yeah, just Pankaj, try and bring involve money in midfield and attack now. That's what I think, Pankaj. It says how much money do you have in the bank? Let me check. It's 0.7. This is not my final team, SCS 2018. SCS, this is not my final team, as I said. This is just the players whose values are increasing, and I need them so that I can remove them later and make some money off of them. Steven Barnes and Bamford out. Barkley and Mopey could be good. Yeah, Mopey could be good. Barkley, I wouldn't for now. Not a sure player, Barkley, yet. Hey brother, when is your gaming and live streaming coming on? Aman, yeah, I'll try and post it on Instagram. When exactly, the date and time? Probably after the Champions League game. I want to see some players before I make the team. I'll post the date and time in Instagram. You can check down in the description. My Instagram is public. Yeah, so I'll post there one day before I go live stream. It might be Thursday or Friday. Maybe Thursday or Friday. Aman, not sure. Sometime then. Pankaj Kulkarni. Thank you. Welcome, Pankaj. Yeah. So yeah, I think now I'll end it. It's been 2.5 hours. I've been talking. Now, as I said, I'll be coming live soon. I'm having some kind of problem with my editing software, so I don't know if I will come out with the videos for this game week. I'll try. If you're new, please subscribe. Please like it also. Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll end the video. Now, best of luck to everyone whose players are still there to play. I still have Taylor and Jimenez, but that's not going to change a lot in my team though. So yeah, I think I'll end now. Thank you for joining. If you're new, subscribe, like. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.